Okay. Pokemon. Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Okay, we found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. Okay, we found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. Let's go. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Feel like we're gonna get sued by Nintendo now. So Dara thinks he's funny today. Alright, I got it. Cool.
I was like, you said Pokemon. I was like, oh look, I have a video about Pokemon. Well, let's go with that.
Yeah, my face was like immediately like this. I was like, oh.
That's new. That's new. I've not seen that one before.
Oh, I've got a couple of them.
I'm sure you have a bunch of magic tricks up your sleeve. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to another DaraChat. That's right, the place where it's like Cheers, except not Cheers because that's copyrighted. But anyway, my name is Dara Booth, or Dara for short, because obviously some people have an English language problem, and I can't help you if you can't help yourself. That's the point. That's the point. But anyway, I get anyway, I get to have back on the amazing, the what's another word? The amazing, the
Get this man a thesaurus.
thesaurus. Real quick, hold on. Or we'll just call you Great. But yes, I get to have. You just get to see her for the next 10 minutes. Like, is he done yet? Is it? You almost got the. Nope. He doesn't got it. Gosh dang it. But anyway, how have you been, young lady, or should I say, old lady? Now that I know how old you are.
Yes, I'm your elder. You should respect me. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Out here confused in California because our weather is like in the high 70s. So I mean, I'm sure I made some people jealous, but honestly, we really, really would like to have an excuse to wear a sweater because it'd be great, Like, I got attacked by a mosquito the other day. A mosquito
Aw.
in
Aw.
January. They should all
Aw.
be dead. Like,
All I hear is just whine. Can't handle.
I acknowledge that there is an amount of privilege that comes along
Uh-huh.
when you live in a slightly tropical sort of environment, but also, um, there are downsides, man. I mean, I don't get to wear my very cute sweaters. That's the most girly thing I'm gonna say, but,
Mo- Wait, you've said a lot of girly things, but you saying that's the only girly thing I'm gonna say. I was like, you're gonna say something girly later on. I know you will.
uh, I might say something that'll be more like, "Girls be this way," but that's not like, "Ah, Pikachu," that won't be like that, you know?
That.
Actually, no, her voice is lower than that. That was, like, way, way higher than hers.
Yeah.
Hers is breathier, though. I was able to do it when I was listening to the intro, but
Yeah.
I haven't, like, committed it to memory yet. It's more in the, "Pikachu," it's in the,
Yeah.
it's in that sort of breathy range, right, like, in the front of your face.
Yep. But the funny thing is though, I can at least do some of the other Pokemon voices instead of Pikachu because it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but
Uh,
nobody cares about the other Pokemon. Where's your merchandise, sir?
I'm sorry. There's a Charizard doll I saw, so don't give me that. All right, don't give me that.
Alright, I'll give you Charizard.
Yeah, sure you will. But no, it's always nice to get to have you back on. Obviously, it's
Of course it is.
been.
I am a delight, sir.
Yes, you are, and I say that because I am legally obligated to.
That's right, I do have the paperwork.
My paperwork says he is legally obligated to call her these things, and yes, she did ask for a cookie. She gets the cookie.
But they're true, so we have the added bonus of you not having to lie about it. Fix your face, sir. Fix your face.
No, it's all true. I promise. Reads
Mhm.
from the paper. No, it's all true. No, it's. Oh man, but no, it's certainly been a while. It's a crazy adventure when you're trying to chat with so many people and you end up like how big's the list again? Over 300. Yeah, then you're just like, oh man.
Man, that wall. Dang. Look, it's gotten all much more organized. I remember it used to have just like, man, look at that.
Well, I mean, it's this one that's more organized because I'm making a digital. This one, I'm making a digital version of the rant wall. Give me a second. At
That's
least I'll show
cool.
you. At least I'll show you what I'm talking about. Faster, faster. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, that way I don't have to ask what
And bring
Willis
it
was
up.
talking about. You don't know that reference. Oh my gosh. You
What?
don't, do you? What you talking
Uh,
about, Willis? Do you know that? Or is
well,
that like,
I've heard of that, yes, but I don't remember the show. I know it's from a
of
show,
course you don't know
but I
what
don't remember the
the
show.
show is. You're like a neophyte. Ugh, young people.
Uh,
It's from this show called
yeah,
Different
yes.
Strokes. It
Says the
started
old
in the
person.
70s, I wanna say.
I know what different stroke is. Yeah, that's it. Gary Coleman. Come on now.
Don't you
All right,
come
there
on
we
now.
go.
You were barely alive.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, this is the digital one I'm trying to do. So those organized ones, at least to the side over here, are the ones I'm working on. So I have all the people stuff put in.
Oh
I'm
my
just
goodness.
yeah, I'm just adding along the way, and it's been pretty interesting. I haven't done anything recently because I tend to forget and not enough time, and I'm because my job right now, at least for the month of January, is offering overtime. So that means I'm staying an hour over because why not, right? I'm barely
Nice.
getting,
Hey, get that extra money, man.
yeah, not going to get it from the Rumble things, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, so it's pretty much like once I get home, there's barely any time other than eat and all that stuff. So I do work out a bit, but that's only because I do it in a small ratio. Um, but yeah, I have yet to go against. I have yet to go for the ones against that wall. I haven't gone through them to add them. It's nice because it's nice to have a physical. It's nice to have a physical, and it's nice to have a digital. And I'm trying to have both ends because you never know. You never
Yeah, this is how you know that you're a millennial because you want to have physical and digital. Gen X, we're kind of like leaning more towards the physical, but we'll settle for having a digital as well.
know.
But beyond millennials, like everything's digital. It's all they own nothing, and they're happy. and it makes me sad. So, like I have an entire movie collection that
Mhm.
is physical, but I have put it onto my Plex server because I want to preserve the physical copies.
Right.
But yeah, so I put it all on my Plex server. So I own all of this stuff. And someone will say, "Oh, have you seen that?" And I'm like, "Oh no, maybe I'll grab it on DVD or something." And they're just like baffled. They're like, "Why don't you just watch it on Netflix?" Because I'm not, because I won't own it. Like I signed on for Netflix for, gosh, I want to say like 5 or 6 years, and then
Mhm.
I just decided over the cuties debacle. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I don't need to keep giving this company money, and also I'm not really not watching a lot of things here. Like, how many Adam Sandler movies can you actually endure? Um, oh man, they've fallen off so hard. I mean, to be fair, it was always like right on the edge of my humor because like
Mhm.
I don't have like I can appreciate some guy humor, but Adam Sandler is like right on the edge for me. Like Will Ferrell
Yeah.
was up too far. But
Mhm.
yeah, but when I canceled it, I realized that I had spent thousands of dollars and I had nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. About $120 a month. So not thousands of dollars. I don't think it had been 10 years yet, but
Mhm.
it was like what, 12 times 5, $600. So I'm assuming it was probably a year or two longer than that. It might have been like 720, $840. Probably about $840. So close to 1,000.
Jeez.
And I had nothing to show for it.
Mm-mm.
Literally nothing. I had no movies. I just had memories of things that I didn't need to watch, or, it was just so yeah, so after that I was like, "Oh, digital is a complete scam. Oh my gosh." So yeah.
Mhm. Well, I mean, and then you have like, well, you have like Disney Plus and Hulu and all that stuff and
Yeah, scams, all of them.
all of them. She says scams and I say hams, but that's because I'm a little hungry on the inside. But no, I
You
mean,
know
I,
what? I
I
hate ham.
you that's it. Show's over. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Never. Sorry. No, this is an atrocity. This is a human atrocity right now.
I am legitimately not a fan of ham. I don't like sweetmeats though. So I know that sounds weird. "You got little sweetmeats in you, don't you?" We know Freakazoids, that's a fantastic line, but
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of, like, meats that have some sugars in them.
that's a
So,
lot of like beef jerky and stuff right there.
like, the teriyaki ones, I'm not a fan of. Like, a
Mm.
straight up beef jerky, I'm all for it, but yeah, not like the super sweet ones or the sweet and smoked ones or the maple bacon ones. Like, no, no,
Oh,
no.
oh,
Just
come on, maple
you just
bacon.
be
Come on.
Just be savory. Just be be what you are, okay? If I want something sweet, I will go get cake. I do not need my beef to be sweet. It's weird. Um, yeah, so I'm not a big fan of ham. I don't like teriyaki anything. The one
Mm.
exception will be orange chicken though.
Ooh, nice.
Orange
Well,
chicken is delicious.
it depends on where you get it though. I've tried orange chicken from Panda Express. Uh.
You should go to Panda Inn if you can find one, which is actually where Panda Express originated. Panda
Mm.
Express is like the fast food offset of my suddenly turned into like Sean Connery for no reason. But
Offshoot.
well, I was saying offset, but okay, offshoot will work too. So a little offshoot of Panda Inn, which is where
I
it started.
can't. I'm just gonna. Whenever you try to say that, I'm gonna say offshoot.
Pork sauce and applesauce, yeah. Um, yeah,
Goodness.
but, yeah, they have that, and also there's something called walnut chicken. No, not walnut chicken, walnut shrimp, also quite good.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the walnut. It's like candied. It's like a walnut. Well, at least Panda Express like not. I don't think it's walnut. No, it is walnut. Walnut, and it's like some kind of sugary sweetness over it or whatever, and it's
Yeah,
like encrusted.
it's
It's
like
like
a
a
honey glaze that's
yeah, honey
over
glaze. Yeah,
breaded, not breaded, but like tempura fried, shrimp.
I'm gonna say breaded because I've tried tempura and it was a little lighter than that. Usually, it's
The ones so I had the ones from Panda Inn though, not like the ones from Panda Express were they were the fast food version of what it was supposed to be. So,
you know.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah.
Say Panda Express, and someone's gonna be like, and the other thing too is like, if I go through a drive through, usually the person on the, that you're talking to, can hear clear as day. You go to the window, you're like, oh, wait, what? What
Yeah.
would you say again?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like they're mumbling or something. I feel like I feel like it's a conspiracy. Honestly, they want to make you think that you're crazy. That's what it is.
I don't think that has to be done for me because I think I'm already there. Maybe a little. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is that you fooled them, so you're already ahead of them. You're like, haha, you tried, but your efforts were in vain. I already know.
You- it's like a bad superhero movie. Haha, you thought you could get me, but I've already been caught. Haha, look the chains.
Oh man, did you ever watch The Princess Bride?
Yeah, gosh, yes. I know what a Prince of Bride is.
I'm just asking because I don't know if everybody always knows my references. So that's all, dude.
Doesn't mean
It's
like
sensitive, bruh.
don't mean doesn't mean I know it that intimate like you do because you know it so much more. All right, but I know what the movie is. I've only seen like I don't think I've seen it in forever though. People can recite it by heart. Like what was it? Inconceivable.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
that's not hard. That's literally one word. That's not
Yeah.
like quoting something from, I don't know, the Maltese Falcon or something like that, like an entire soliloquy or something. But oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry. I just got like a notification that I'm going to get a discount on my dry cleaning. That's amazing.
Woohoo!
I know. This is what happens when you get old, ladies and gentlemen. You get excited about saving money on dry cleaning. You actually take your clothes to dry cleaning,
I
which
actually
is a new thing for me.
really I've done it before.
I've done it before. I don't like doing it because I have a like there's it's annoying to me, okay? Like if I have to take something to outside sucks. So I have to take it out there and then I have to find time to go pick it up again. And
Mm,
nobody got time for all that. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not good to go outside now though, because like right now it's like almost. I think they said by this weekend here it's gonna be like in the negatives.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not.
that's right. You're an East Coaster. I did see I saw this crazy chart posted. It was in all of these like magenta colors. I was like, that looks bad. That looks like uncomfortable and like maybe a sweater might be a little bit underdressed. So
Yes,
yeah.
it's more like long johns and everything else you can think of, and then you get to roll outside like in the Christmas story.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But no, it's gonna be. Yeah, you are so lucky to be in California. Other than the politics stuff, but other than that, I
Yeah.
mean,
The politics, all of the taxes, the fentanyl and the
everything else it just makes it sound
Yeah.
awful. But you get the nature of it. There you
The
go.
weather, y'all. We got weather. Yeah, it's great. Wonderful. Thank you.
And here we come see the classical female trying to do an impression of sorts. She goes from a very high range and then she goes low. One can say she's excited about doing it, or maybe not. We can't tell. There was somebody I had on. We were talking about the movies, like how the movies used to have like the trailer voice and whatnot.
Oh yeah, trailer voice was great.
Oh man, I can't remember.
In a world. Man, those were great. Those were just fun. 80s and 90s, man.
Mhm.
I think that they didn't have the voiceover. Wow, I'm getting caught up on weird words. They didn't have the voiceover in earlier movies, like in the 70s, 60s, and
Yeah.
50s, but they would have like a splash of text, never before seen, suspense, you know, all of these extra like buzzwords that are like flash on the screen, like I don't know, an old version of like the precursor to word art.
Oh.
And, yeah, so they would just have these words splash across there, and then in, like, the '80s, I wanna say, maybe it was in the '70s. It might
Mm,
have been in the '70s that they started saying, "Why don't we add voice to that and, like, talk over it and be great?" I mean, they kind of did it in some of them, but, I
mm.
mean, like, actual legit trailer voice where it was, like, literally, like, 3 guys who could do that voice, and they had work for quite a while. Yeah, that was That was a very 80s thing. Good times.
In a world, Meg begins to realize her life is not her own, and soon she realizes the game is afoot.
I mean, it's better than being an elbow, I guess, but you know.
let me tell you all about. You should just have someone go. Let me tell you about the story of what this trailer's all about. I'm gonna tell you right now that story ain't so good. Ain't so good. I tell you what. I saw someone there trying to go like 12 miles that way. I didn't know what was going on. The police were coming. It's just a whole 3 minute trailer. It's like I don't. What is this? What is this movie about? He's just went on for 3 minutes. I don't even know. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
those are like such funny times though, man.
Yeah.
Those are like I mean, those are like some of the best moments to have like that you're just glad to have ears because somebody's doing an interview with somebody. What did you hear? They're like super serious, and then this person comes out. Man, I'll tell you what. Ah, this is gonna be so sweet. It's gonna be. Do
I,
you have your popcorn? I have my popcorn. I'm so excited. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be a really fun moment. So yeah,
yeah.
those are good.
It's
Gosh,
like
there's
it,
one where there was something that fell out of the sky. I do not remember what it was. It might have been a
oh.
plane that fell out of the sky or something.
Mm,
And this guy heard it, and so that he gets interviewed. And it was a black guy, amazing teeth, by the way, because you could tell when he made this yell. But anyway, he's like,
yeah.
"Yeah," and I was just sitting there, and I heard the sound like, "Ah!" And I was like, "What in the world is that?" And he actually makes this sound, and his face is fantastic. And I was like, "Sir, you're on television. You could just say I heard a loud sound. You didn't have to mimic it. You didn't have to sound like go full Velociraptor on us. It was okay." But yeah, those are good times, man. I don't like it when they're out here and they do that though, because there's something kind of charming if it's like Louisiana or the Bayou or something like that. But
Uh,
it's out here in LA. It's just like, dude, we don't believe in like enunciation at all. All right, that's fine. We're just gonna move on.
there you go. But no, it reminds me of when you're talking about like the come on the camera stuff. There was that memes like, hold up, wait a minute, some ain't
You're
right.
right. Yeah. Yes, this is true. There are some people who are very, very colorful. Not just melanin wise, but just in the way that they retell stories. And yeah. I I'm trying to think if what exactly the connecting tissue would be for that, you know, for someone who can just tell stories like that unironically and kind of unashamedly. And I don't even know if dude really knew that it was hilarious when he said it. I think
Yeah.
he was legitimately being serious.
Yeah.
That's just the way he talked, but it was so funny and it's
Mm-hmm.
still very funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's just-
And the and it's sort of funny how like some of those people became memes over time. Uh, there was those videos. There was videos. Hey, blah blah. Let me see. Yeah. But there were what was that? There was videos. There were videos on you. I think there are still videos on YouTube where they went to go find the people who became memes, like the little girl, right, who's looking while a house is on fire and that sort of stuff.
yeah.
I think they did go find those people, and I'm like, that is insane because all it comes down to is like one moment, and all of a sudden you're used in memes forever, and it's just
Yeah.
crazy how that works. But then again, I think it's like the meme stuff is just a short. How do you want to describe it? It's just a short delivery system for getting that thing to you, like using an image and then words, and that's just it. Like it's just one. Everything you want to say is right on that image, and you're done.
Yeah, it's a condensed it's a way it's kind of like a hieroglyphic, I guess, or an emoji in some way, you know. It expresses a certain feeling or a certain point in your life. I mean, there is a lot that is conveyed in a human face.
Hmm.
She says as she stays off camera. But
I
there is
can't
lots.
see her face. What is
No,
she
no, she
saying?
is faceless. She has no face.
Uh,
Um but there is a lot that is conveyed in a human face and just in a funny expression, and it speaks to people, I think, and
Mhm.
it's like my reaction right now, you don't have to be that witty if you can just pull up a good meme in response to something.
Mhm.
Um, Although sometimes even if you just pull up something that has nothing to do with it, like a complete non sequitur, that also works too.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I don't know if you follow online beefage, but um, Hassan Piker has been having a crash out at Asmongold for whatever reason. He's just always angry.
Yeah.
But um, Asmongold has taken to responding to him with just this picture of a seal in water. It's he said on his stream once, well, not on a stream. I just saw well, I guess it was on a stream, but I just saw the
Mhm.
short clip or something. He was like, I didn't know what to say to it, so I just like put a seal in the comments. And now he's getting ratioed every time he brings him up, and he just responds with the seal, and the seal gets more likes than Hassan's crash out comment.
Jeez.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, pictures really do. I think that they really do convey a lot. I mean, they do say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
It's true.
So I mean, I think that there's that for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been too in depth on the Asmongold or has Hassan stuff because it really is just dumb, boring online crap. I mean, I know the whole what was it, the whole dog thing when that happened. That was pretty upsetting because a lot of people are pet people and they see that and they're like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. But beyond that point, I mean, really, I almost feel like his outrageousness gets him those views, and people are just trying to tell him off or trying to correct him. If that
Wait,
makes sense.
who is that for?
His, no his Hassan. When remember when he was the dog, the collar, the shocking the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
think that no, I think that the funny thing about Hassan and the reason that it's actually kind of funny to meme on him is because of the fact that he actually takes himself very, very seriously and he
mm,
has no sense of humor about it. There was a guy named Gucci Marks who put out a song, which is
mm.
actually a bit of a bop, which is kind of annoying, as a jazz artist myself, that, AI music is a thing, but whatever, I don't want to talk about it. But it's called it's like I think it's called just Shock My Dog. And it's like shock, 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 shock my dog, I can't stop. Yeah. And then like it's such a bop, and I'm like, man, I played this song like 10 times in a row. I was like, it's a certified hood classic, y'all. It's really good. It's really funny. But yeah, it was the meme was just funny. And the thing is that he kept denying it. He kept lying about it, and he didn't just say, I use an electric, dog trainer because, they say that it doesn't hurt the dog or anything, but the dog yelped, so maybe I
Mm,
had mine too high. Just fess
mm,
up, bro. Just fess up. And people will love you or hate you or whatever, I mean, if people are like, "Oh, you should never ever use voltage on a dog." Okay. They'll never forgive you, but they already know, dude. You're not lying well. Like, we demand a better class of criminal at this point. Like, lie
mm.
better if you're gonna lie. So it was like this terrible lying, and he just kept digging the hole, and like he's just like he's just a funny meme at this point. And um yeah, but he does take, I don't think that he says these things because he's trying to be controversial. I think that he says these things because he believes them, or he thinks that they're going to get him clout, or they're going to move him forward. Like,
Yeah.
he's not saying it, like, I think that Asmongold says a lot of stuff just to kind of play up to the camera. There are times
Mm,
where he's reacting to something and he'll keep going, "What? Oh my gosh." And I'm like, "Dude, shut up." Just nobody reacts like that. You don't say what and uh-huh to everything somebody says. It's not necessary. But it's
yeah.
just part of the gig. I think that Hassan is legit. I think that he's sincere um in what he's trying to accomplish, at least.
Yeah.
Asmongold, I think, is trying to be an entertainer. I think that he does believe a lot of his takes, but I think that
Hmm.
he's still um I think that he's still playing to the camera a little bit more, and a little bit more intentionally, whereas I think Hassan is actually being serious, and he wants to be taken as a very serious journalist, which is
Hmm.
also very, very funny. But
Well, I mean, that kind of brings the question. I was like, I mean, in the past, I know it's come up, but like Asmongold, like he's, some have called him like the Roach King or whatever, but like his dirtiness in his own home, like is
I
that a
think
is that a play up, or is that for just entertainment?
I think that he actually is pathological,
Mm-hmm.
and that he actually does. I mean, he actually does have a a a problem
Mm-hmm.
with that. He does suffer a bit from that. Now, it worked out in his favor because it's kind of funny. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, "Lol, I'm such a I'm such a bum," or it's, "Lol, my room is so dirty," and he plays it off so good-naturedly, you're kind of like, "Oh, that dirty guy." That's kinda gross. But but it's also kind of funny, it's a little bit charming in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that it's a little bit pathological, like, I don't think that you could live in that, um, if if you didn't if you weren't in some way comfortable with it, and
Yeah.
he does try to make strides towards not being so, uh, I don't know, hermitish,
Yeah.
shutting-ish, you know?
Yeah. Dirty.
Yeah, well, I I guess it's the word is dirty, 'cause it's just it's just living in this. Yeah, I guess so, 'cause I remember the kitchen thing when, Ender
Yeah.
and Tectone
Sink.
went over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even really watching at that time, but I just remember, like, scrolling past this video, and I'm like, "What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Indio, what's up?" Make sure you hit that
What up,
follow,
Indio?
smash the thumbs up, and repost.
Yeehaw! Come on down. We're going to go to the old barbecue shopping right there. Yeah, hit that like, hit that repost, all this stuff. Yeehaw!
Alright, so I'm gonna make you mad. I don't like barbecue. I know, I'm a terrible black person. I really am. I'm the worst.
No, I'm done.
I know. Dude, I'm telling you, man, family cookouts, I would be so confusing. Yeah, I don't like, well, okay, so I like meat that is grilled. I do not like the barbecue sauce because they
Oh.
slather that crap on them. I'm like, "Why don't you just marinate your meat in something that's good?" That sounds weird, never mind. Marinate whatever you're gonna barbecue.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Something
Something
ain't
ain't right.
right. I
Marinate
think
the food in something.
you could have said marinate the beef. That would have been like the ribs. You could have said marinate the ribs. That would have helped you a lot.
But the thing is that you don't just barbecue ribs, though.
Yeah, you could do like well, I mean, I don't think you can barbecue. I guess I don't know if you could barbecue a steak, but I mean, it'd be worth trying.
You can.
Um,
Anything that you can put on a grill is technically called a barbecue. Joe's barbecue foot massage? Nonde?
foot
Oh,
massage. I'm
foot
guessing.
massage. Blah, blah.
Oh, that'd be something. But no, I mean, well, that's just sad. It really is because you're missing out on barbecue, barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs.
No, I've had them. I don't
Mhm.
like them. They are not good to me because it's so sweet and it's relying too much on the sauce. It's like dousing your meat in ketchup, in my opinion. It's
I
not.
no, it's not ketchup.
It is, and the thing is, it's also a tomato base with too much sugar in it. So yeah, tis.
I do not enjoy ketchup. Okay, I'll do
Okay, well,
barbecue.
you enjoy its older, more refined cousin. You think you don't like ketchup. You think you but you kinda do.
I feel like you drip with an aristocracy sort of like speaking. I'm like, and these heathens here, and their barbecue, it's
Oh,
slathered
yes,
upon it.
darling, I can do that whenever I feel like it. It's wonderful, really.
They slather their meat with all that stuff. It's horrible. Those horrible Americans. Oh,
No, no, darling, we don't call you horrible, we just call you lower. It's different.
no, no. Is it? Is
It's
it?
not that you're terrible, you understand, it's just that you're just a tiny bit beneath us, you
Is it?
understand?
Is it lower or lower?
I shall not sink to that.
See, you won't fall. You won't stoop to that level. I dare say it. You're teasing your own right, but that won't stop me from trying. Oh goodness. But yeah, I get it. I understand, but that's like bad mouthing a good soup. Don't toss it out.
I know. So many people love barbecue, and I just don't like the sauce, honestly. But the thing is
Mm,
that most of the time when you get barbecue,
mm,
you don't just you don't just get the meat that's marinated in something not sweet.
mm.
A lot of times, like sometimes you'll get one that's like a dry rub and they just put on like
Yeah,
salt and pepper and maybe like some Cajun spices or something like that. That
yeah.
stuff's good. But it's just when you drown all that stuff in like slathers, like gallons and gallons of barbecue sauce, it
Mm.
kills it to me. It's like just like let the food stand on its own. If you have to douse it in sauce, it's probably not good.
But, but what if the sauce helps accentuate the meat?
And you should have put it in there in the first place.
And like we can go to places like barbecue and just laugh at ourselves. Really. Oh goodness. So what else do you not like? All right, so we got barbecue sauce. We got a bunch of the things. What else does Meg not like?
Vegetables.
Vegetable. Well, okay, I can understand that, but I have, I'm trying to get better at eating them.
I
So,
I I eat them if I have to. Like, if they're
mm,
on the plate, I'm like, "Fine." I mean, I'm not looking for them, but if they're there, I'm like, "Alright, I guess. If you somehow found your way into my plate, I guess I'll consume you if I can't pass you off to my husband." But, yeah, for the most part, don't like them, don't look for them. Also, I'm not a big fruit fan, honestly. I'm all about the meats and cheeses.
no fruit, huh? Wow, that's even getting sadder by the day.
You don't like
Mangoes.
mangoes? Why not? Like, the flavor of mangoes is fine, the fleshy texture is a little bit eh.
What
I
do you
will
call
say I loved the flavor of persimmons, only
it?
to find out I am allergic to persimmons.
What?
Yeah, food poisoning, my guy.
Ugh.
Yeah, bound to
Ugh.
a couch after eating it, so that wasn't great, but yeah, they were super good. They have the flavor of a cantaloupe with the consistency of an apple, which is like all of the good things. Because
Yeah.
the thing I don't like about cantaloupe is that it's got this kinda like fleshy,
Yeah.
consistency to it sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just kinda like sometimes you're not in the mood. So so persimmons were great when I ate it and my friend, gave me some and I was like, "Oh, thank you," and they were super good and I was doing my little happy dance while eating them, and then
Uh.
that night, it was like, "Oh, you wanna be returned to the sea that way. Alright, well, we can't just go through digestion. Okay."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good, that was fun. Recommend it.
If you want a night on a town and feel free and fun, guess what you can do? Eat a bunch of persimmons you're allergic to. You'll feel like you've never felt before. Oh goodness.
A grapple? Oh,
Yeah.
an apple crossed with a grape?
No, it's an apple, but it smells like a grape.
It smells like why does it smell like a grape?
Well, it's supposed to smell and taste a bit like a grape, but it's very artificial in the sense of like, because I've had them before too, and
Are
it's
they good? Hey, we got rated.
nice.
Hey, America's Untold Stories. Hey,
Uh,
thanks, Indio. Appreciate you.
woo. Awesome. Oh, I get that.
Dang, that's interesting though. That is very interesting.
Well, I'm surprised you never heard of a grapple.
I don't like fruit. Why would I care about a grapple? Like I don't They're like, "Would you like a" no. So, they don't even get to explain to me all
I
of the
didn't.
wonderful things that they're doing to fruit and making them some unholy hybrid anymore.
I didn't know. I didn't know. A no was a fruit.
Really?
I
A
wanna.
no?
I know. Let me have a no, please. That'll be 550. But let me see if I can't find
Yeah, yeah,
grapple.
yeah. Nan desu ka ya?
Wakarimasu
We are
ka?
currently talking about foods. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
uh, yeah.
Dang. So many people listening to us talk about food. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm currently kind of on like a little bit of a timeout because I don't like barbecue, which is apparently like some sort of sin.
You are a sinner.
It is not a sin. It's just it's It's sacrilege against well done meat, honestly.
Your time is coming, Meg. You'll suffer.
You are drowning
You'll
perfectly
suffer.
good meat that you can season appropriately in buckets of nonsense sauce. It is wrong. It is evil. It is bad. It should not be done. America's
And
Untold
soon you
Story.
shall feel the force. You shall feel the stories. You shall feel the fate. Feel the hate. All right, here we go. Here's a grapple, so you youngins can know what a grapple is. So I can just read it. Hold on. Let me get it closer. Nope, that's a little too close. All right. I'm gonna read it.
It's a registered brand name.
Is a registered brand name for a commercially marketed brand of Fuji or Gala apple that has been soaked in a solution of concentrated methyl anthranilate grape flavor and diluted with water in order to make the flesh of the apple taste like a Concord grape. The solution does not add additional sugars or calorie content, nor does it affect the nutritional value of a standard apple. Blah 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 blah. All ingredients are approved. Da, da, da. So it's just covered in a solution of concentrated methyl
Nope,
anthranilate.
let it go. It's okay. It's all right. Nope.
It's no, I got it. Hold on.
No, dude, it's okay. No.
No, I got it. Anthranilate. I got it. See, I got it. Anthranilate.
I mean, I think you technically got it, but I still think that the word won. Like,
it says right there, also known as MA, right there. I could say MA and I'll be fine. Methyl and
or just grape flavor, which it has right underneath it.
Yes, grape flavor, spelt the right way, not with a U in it. Those
yes,
pesky English
exactly.
people. But yeah, so it's basically just a Fuji apple dunked in this stuff. So it's nothing really.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
It's kind of like a blue orchid or something like that. Just it's a lie.
Yeah, and now it says as of 2024, the parent company responsible for the production of Grapple has discontinued both variants of the grape flavored apple, citing low sales, declining interest, and poor publicity.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that and RFK's kind of probably would have like yeeted that company off the top of the White House.
Well, this is 2020. No, I guess no.
2024. So
Yeah,
I mean, T Money got elected in the end of 2024. So
there you go. So that's probably
they knew what was coming. They were like, you know what, guys, maybe if we turned our
yes, let's make an apple that's not that smells and tastes like a grape, but it's not really just a flavoring.
Yeah, and say that it's healthy and that it's good for you and it's okay.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Like, I don't think it is. I think you could be lying to me.
That's when you know you're in trouble, is when Meg goes into a very high voice, like, I think I need an adult. Oh goodness. We can eat whale blubber any day, baby cakes. I think whale hunting's pretty outlawed, to be honest. I think it's illegal. I know there are some places that do it. I think Japan still does what is it? I think Japan still does whale hunting. Hunting of whales this summer. A man goes on a boat to hunt a whale. It's not the Moby Dick. It's a sperm whale. Every day the man every day the man goes out there hunting for a group of sperm whale. It's not a pretty sight, and it doesn't look like fun. But he is out there hunting for the biggest species out there known to man. Oh goodness. But yeah, whale blubber would be used mostly for either cooking with, or I think lamp. Use it for lamp
it was
oil.
used for it was basically an oil that they used for lighting things, for I think for curing things.
Yeah.
It was very, very useful actually. I mean, if there's a humane way to do it and to utilize all of the animal, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just when they're like, "Oh yeah, well it's kind of torturous and you only use like maybe 10% of the animal." I'm like, yeah.
I don't like this very much at all. Ooh.
Yeah, I Can I put in my go-kart?
Maybe you could. There was a movie. I don't think it's based in reality, but there was a movie I saw called Lawless, and they used whiskey to get their moonshine to get their truck going. So I mean, anything's possible at this point.
Um,
Uh,
I mean, well,
what
it is combustible, so
is true?
technically,
It could be
if
used,
in place of fuel, yeah, that makes sense.
or a cocktail Molotov. There's that too. But I wouldn't suggest that. I'm just saying, as an individual who looks upon the world.
Well, I mean, I think you just put the cocktail in there and it suddenly becomes Molotov, honestly, just by virtue of going through the combustion engine.
Actually, that's a good idea. Anyway,
Be right back. Gonna go try a thing.
listen, if you hear a boom go off, that has nothing to do with me. It was just an experiment. We're
Yeah, we're
all
not
okay.
being serious, man. We're just saying things.
Yeah. We like to say stuff. It's good to say stuff, because if you can't say stuff, then what stuff can you really say? I mean,
What?
come on. Exactly. What?
Oh,
I like to say stuff. You like to say stuff. It's all kind of all the stuff, all that's said, right? Uh,
is it? Is it really?
Let me get my thesaurus out and I'll let you know. Oh goodness. But I mean, actually, how are you still doing your stuff? It's been quite a while since I've seen any of your things.
Yeah, still same times, same place, same time. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Mm,
I stream bad gameplay of something. Currently, I'm playing through Jack 3, which is it's better than Jack 2. The story is getting worse, but
mm,
I mean, I don't think it's the story so much as the characterization. They're making Jack, and it was clearly done in like the early aughts when they were trying to make everything edgy and every hero had to be an anti-hero, which,
mm.
might have been new and different back then, but now I'm just sick to death and tired of it. So, yeah, he's just like angry for no reason, It's like, "Oh, everybody betrayed me." I'm like, "I don't think they did. That's not what happened. Like, what?" And just like, "I'm not the hero anymore." Okay. All right, guy. All right. This is top tier writing, guys. Top tier writing. But, I mean, it's mostly for the gameplay and, laughing at me playing badly because I am terrible. Um I do get yelled at constantly in the comments. My name is MediocreGamrGrl. Like, I tell people when they're new, and I'm like, "Hey guys, welcome, MediocreGamrGrl here. I aspire to mediocrity." Okay, I don't have a lot of time to play games in my real life. I basically just set aside this time, so a lot of times I'm coming in pretty cold. So, yeah, good stuff.
The mediocrity of life is what Meg is all about. Come and watch gaming like no other, where she trips and falls and may lose some balls, but that's part of it all.
Uh,
Um,
wow, that was a lot of rhyming. I think it was inaccurate, but sure.
hey, it works. It works as a rhyme. Come on.
As a rhyme, yes. I just meant factually. I believe it's slightly inaccurate. I don't have balls to lose, but
You know what? Sometimes when someone says you look nice, and you're like, is that a definition of something else? They're just gonna walk away from that one. who is who is this person who is this mediocre?
wow, dude. Sometimes just let the word go. Just like
No, mediocre. No, it's mediocre. Mediocre. Look, I'm trying here. Okay, mediocre. I said it right. Mediocre. It was
Did I
like
see
five.
the last scene of the new Final Destination? I did not. I haven't seen any Final Destinations though. Horror
No,
movies are not my bag. I get
no.
depressed when people die in the movies.
Really? Like, even did you get depressed when Old Yeller?
Yes, I was sad. I was like, people were like, "Hey, let's go outside." No, 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 no. You need to have respect for this dog that just died. It's just, no. We need some moments of silence. All right, you outside playing around. A dog is dead. So, Spoiler alert, by the way, for anybody who.
The movie is so old, you should know that's not really much of a spoiler at this point.
I know, that's the joke. I just had to explain it. I'm sad now.
Welcome to the Sad Show with Meg, where we talk about the things that make her sad. A late bill.
Yeah, yeah, my husband, I got him, well, I had other people get him,
Mm,
4K versions of movies that he likes,
mm,
and, one of them is Braveheart, that's, like, his favorite movie, and the other one is Gladiator,
mm.
and he was like, "Hey, let's watch a movie," and I was like, "Oh, no. I'm in a good mood right now, sir. I don't wanna be depressed." They're both well, I know that Gladiator is an excellent movie, I own it myself, but,
Yeah.
like, I need to be, like, riding so high on life to be like, "Yeah, I feel like I'm just entirely too jovial and happy and just full of, the joie de vivre." I need to be a little bit sad right now, so, yeah, let's go watch some Gladiator, and I remember the point in which I was like, "Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot how depressing the second act gets." And, yeah, by the time the movie was over, I was just, like, sad. I was just blah, I was, like, running at, like, a -2 or something like that, you're just like, nah." He was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine," I don't have a song in my heart.
I'm
Thanks for
glad to.
dropping by the other day.
Yeah.
Rebel Scum for Hire.
Oh,
I like
nice.
that name.
Yeah.
That
No,
is
it was it was
that
for
is an
the
excellent name. Hey, quick question. Exactly how many Star Wars movies are there?
uh well, first off, it was for Friday to pay it forward stream, and glad to, good sir, glad to. Um, let's see, there's the original, and then the prequels, and then the other ones, maybe what 10 at this point.
No, the correct answer is 3. There are only 3 Star Wars movies.
All of them.
Yeah, there are 3 Star Wars movies, and then there are a bunch of fan fictions that came out. They're not that they're various
Hey,
levels of quality, but
hey, calm it down. First off, you have to blame George for that because he did do the prequels. Okay.
yeah, no, I don't mind blaming George for that. I don't think that George can do no wrong. Just like the I think that there's only one Matrix movie. The other Matrix movies completely misunderstood what the first Matrix movie was about, why it's iconic, why it matters. So, yeah, there are only 3 Star Wars movies. There is only one Matrix movie. Yeah, what else? What else we got? There's only 3 Indiana Jones, and I don't even like Indiana Jones. I wanted to like Indiana Jones, and I just couldn't.
Get to art to history for you right there to archaeology.
No, it's because of the fact that Indy doesn't really affect the plot.
I
If
mean,
he's taken out, the same thing happens, just faster. Like, the Nazis weren't defeated by Indiana Jones. They were defeated by getting what they've wanted and opening it because they were stupid. They were gonna
yeah,
do it anyway. He
yeah,
didn't like, whether he was there or not, it didn't matter.
yeah. That
He
is
doesn't
true.
affect the plot really. He's just kind of, like, there. That's kind of what so I only saw the first one, and after that, I was like, "Did they get better?" They're like, "No, that's the best one." I was like, "Ugh.
They,
Alright."
technically, he
I love
does.
the idea.
Yeah.
Just the stories weren't very well done.
My gosh, you just don't like anything Spielberg or George Lucas. That's what the really point is. You just don't enjoy all that.
As long as the little Asian kid has his green card, I don't care. You know,
Now,
he seems to have come into, like, to being quite a charming actor, in a sort of passive, inoffensive sort of way. He's not gonna be like well, no, there you know what I mean when I'm saying, like, an inoffensive dude, kind of like, you're not gonna be afraid to stand in an elevator with him, he's behind you, you're just like,
yeah,
"Oh, well, that's fine."
I'm not gonna say ninja and then just be scared for the rest of the ride up. Um, what is this? What is this guy with his? What is this guy doing in the elevator with me? Sounds like a good fight movie though. But I mean, I get it. Like there are some movies that I just don't get, but also there are some movies that I enjoy, and I found this interesting aspect of movies where people will, they give their obviously there are a lot of YouTube channels dedicated to people giving their own movie reviews, right? Like this movie review, that movie review. Um, but it's almost like it's at a point to where it feels like it's what's the word for it?
Performative.
Well, that too, but it's sort of like giving that review on a movie. It's supposed to be like, no, you're supposed to be listening to me about I saw this movie and this movie wasn't good. Now, obviously, I've heard some content creators say, you know what, I didn't enjoy this movie, but if you enjoyed this movie, go for it.
I mean,
So
most of the people that I watch, even though a lot of them are very, very harsh, kind of there's that implicit understanding, I mean, you can only give your own opinion if I think
yeah,
a movie sucked. Like just like I said, I think that there are only 3 Star Wars movies, and I'll fight you on it. But you're perfectly willing. I'm perfectly willing to allow you, in my benevolence, um, to think that there were 6 or 9 or 10 or whatever number of these, ridiculous things. But the thing is that then that's fine, that's your personal opinion. You're allowed to have those, but,
Mhm.
you're allowed to be wrong.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but no, and the thing is that you can actually enjoy things that are not good, and you can hate things that are good. Like, the first Alien movie is
Mhm.
great. It is so good. I hate that movie. I don't wanna watch it ever again. If it's on and if it is on when I come over somebody's house, I
Mhm.
will leave the room. I will be like, "Nah, I'm good." Um,
What?
and, yeah, Aliens, on the other hand, far inferior movie. Way more fun, will watch again, no problem. Game over, man, game over, man, it's super fun. But it's not as good a movie, and I can admit
Right.
that. So I prefer the inferior product, even though I can admit that Alien is a better movie. It's really, really good. It's very well done for what it is. I
Mhm.
just don't like what it's doing. But it did it very well. So good. So, so good. Just I don't wanna see it again.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Alien movies at all. I know I did watch someone play the um
Yes, I did.
Prometheus and Alien are in the same universe. Yeah, the I did see someone play the Isolation game. And it looked pretty good, to be honest. The look of it and everything would look pretty good. But beyond that, I've never been a fan of that because it's sort of like a horror adventure type of movie.
The first one is pure suspense horror,
Hmm.
and it's like I said, it is really well done. If you wanna watch a good movie, it's just done so darn well. But, yeah, it does its job well. Like, you will be horrified, you will be full of the suspense, and you will have the heart a thumping and all that jazz, unless
Hmm.
you're dead inside. Um But, yeah, it's a really well done movie. It's terrifying, and I don't enjoy feeling that, I'm like, "No, no,
Yeah.
this is my day off. I want to be full of happiness and joy. Where's Puss in Boots?" So,
Where, where's Mama's drinking juice? Where's Mama's drinking juice?
I actually don't drink because it's nasty.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Well, the funny thing is, those like I used to do. Like I've gone to bars, well, more like family bars, but I've been to bars. I've worked in situations where, like event setups or whatever, there'd be alcohol around, and it always smells like horse piss to me. It really does.
Well, it smells like something to me, it smells like something rancid.
Yeah.
It's like it's gone bad, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, "So we're just gonna drink this then, right?" Like, it
Mhm.
it doesn't taste good. Like, when I say nasty, I mean it's disgusting to my tongue. Like, it does not taste good. It tastes like a bottle of rage. And I'm like, "Why would I pay more for this when I
Uh-huh.
could pay half this for juice, which is also overpriced,
Yep.
or I could just get water for free from here and
Mhm.
go home and buy a gallon of juice, and I'd be even happier because I saved money too." So, yeah, well, we all drink all the time. It's just, what are you drinking, sir?
Yeah.
I happen to be a fan of the chai tea latte, but,
Someone's getting a little fancy.
like a true Californian, can't have just, like, something straight. No, 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 no.
I must have it with my soy milk with a little cinnamon
No,
and a
dude,
few other things.
oat milk.
Oat milk, goodness sake.
Well, no, it's not because I love. No, you have to drink. If you don't drink something, you're gonna die.
It's
Like,
true.
you can survive longer without eating than you can without drinking.
Mm,
Now, again, it depends on what you're drinking, though.
it's true.
But yeah, no, I can't drink straight milk. Like I get bad side effects. So yeah,
You have lactose. You're lactose intolerant, are you?
I will not stand lactose, sir. So just
that's,
won't tolerate it.
that's what lactose intolerant means.
I know that. Dude, if you keep explaining these jokes, I'm gonna have to leave. Like,
Hey, you know what? You're mama, all right. But anyway, but yeah.
well, I know that. I'm being pedantic because it's funny. I get it. I know you mean booze. That's what drinking typically means. But technically, that's how you consume water. That's how you consume apple juice. It's how you consume your chai tea lattes and your coffees. You have to drink all of those things.
And here we see the female trying to bring up a yellow flag on the field. Oh, and that is a technical foul. That's right. She's bringing up the technical foul. That's not what she means.
No, it wasn't. Indeed, sir. Riposte.
Touche. Oh, touche. Oh, goodness.
Have you ever fenced?
Yeah, one post at a time.
Womp, womp, womp. Man, that was a terrible dad joke. That was awful.
It was funny to me.
That was so painful. Oh my gosh.
It's funny to me.
Well, one of us is laughing. That's great.
Yeah.
That is so grown worthy. Shame on you. Shame on you. It's shame on you. Look at you. You're not even repentant.
I'm just sitting here. You're trying to throw stuff at me every time. It's like I made it funny. Like you sir, stunk up this whole place with your funny. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Whose side are you on?
What?
And Blap, stop it.
Hey,
Don't reward this. If you reward this, you get more bad jokes like that.
Hey,
He's gonna be racking his brain for the rest of this conversation trying to think of bad dad jokes.
It depends on what side of the fence you're looking at.
Okay, we're gonna have to leave this fence alone now.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Let it go. Oh man. Oh goodness. I can't believe you just come and throwing at me with a dad joke. I'm like, that's right. That is a dad joke. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. But anyway, it is a bit past the top of the hour. So for those who are here, I'll thank you to all those who are here. What happens is that me and my guests, I set aside some time for me and my guests to promote our stuff. Sometimes I have people on who aren't content creators. They just say a few words and they go about their day. But if they're someone who creates content or something, or hand knit sweaters, or there's a whole bunch of stuff, to be honest, in that field. But if they're a creator, then I try to help promote their all their stuff. So let's see. Let me get. I think Neuro has put you. There we go. So if the lady of
Thanks, Indio.
if the mediocre lady would like to throw out her hat, the floor is yours, young lady.
Well, guys, thanks for coming. I am MediocreGamrGrl, and I play games in a mediocre manner. I play every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time because I live in California, where we have weather going for us, and that's about it.
Right.
On the East Coast, that would be 7 p.m. Currently, we're playing through Jack 3. We're doing a terrible job. I am being yelled at a lot in my chat, so come join. Laugh at me. If you can, give some pointers because I need them. I don't know this game. It's absurd. I played through the first one and it was fantastic. These newfangled games with all their crazy buttons and combat gear, they're throwing me. But anyway, yeah, just love to see it. So that's it. To you, Dada.
Oh well. Yeah. She again. Her links, as you can see, will be both on the Rumble side and YouTube side because I stream to both arenas. Because I'm not a one platform person. But if you want to see more of the Meg, well, there you go, right there. She's a hoot and a holler, except if you give her $1, and then she's like, "Get away from me."
No, I'm not. These are lies, guys. These are absolute lies.
I hear if you give her 100, she may actually talk to you.
She is lippin' blap. Lippin' blap. Yes, I'm sorry.
See that blip blap. Oh my goodness. But anyway, her links will be both down in the description on both ends. So thank you for that. Make of the deep. Um, but anyway, for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated. Because not only does it help in being seen more, like all content creators want to be. I mean, obviously, that's a big chunk of it. But it also helps in having other people on, like the Meg, like like Zio, like Tomby, like so many other people. At the end of the day, I've had on over 300 various guests, and the wall and the ladder keeps climbing. So every bit of engagement factor helps out with that, and I appreciate you so much for that help. And of course, for my end of stuff, um, oh, let's see. There we go. There is my link right there as well. You can go there. You can find all my stuff. I have a Twitter X, email, and a link to Discord just for DMing. I do not have a server. Do not ask. I am not interested. But I also have my YouTube and Rumble link in there as well. So if you want to find where else I'm at, that is there in it. And of course, the few things that I do promote, like one or two things, not anything fancy, whatever, because I ain't that fancy. You just heard a young lady speak so fanciful. It almost
I
brought
am
me to
fancy.
tears. I almost brought me to tears, and then she went English, and I was like, nope, not anymore. Um,
I could go Irish if it's better.
that's now we're just getting to dark territory. But but anyway, for one of the things I promote is something I'm a part of. It's called I'm part of Proton's partner program, and so what that means is that I promote the many products they offer. But this one is the inclusion of all of them. And this one is called the Proton Unlimited plan. That's right. Um, I use it on a daily basis. If you go to the link, you'll find more detail on things, but basically it's all about privacy centered business. You know, your private Proton Mail, Proton Pass, Proton VPN, Proton Drive. It's all privacy oriented. And of course, again, nothing on the internet is 100%. It never is security, same way. But they do the utmost to make sure that your stuff stays private to the best of their abilities. And they do a pretty good job of it. So if you want to find out more, link is there. If you want to take it up yourself and go for it, well, guess what? You can save 30% off. I gotta get that changed. You can save 30% off. I believe right now. Last time I checked was 30% off. But you can go to the link and check it yourself. So if you want to a little more privacy, of course, Neuro here in the chat has it and uses it as well. So you can always ask him about his experience. But beyond that scope, I promote it for the benefit of others, not for the benefit of self. Because yes, I can make a little money off it, but it's more about getting a tool that is best for everyone in their hands. And if you say yes, it'll probably be the best tool you'll ever use. So I'm just putting that out there. And the next
Better than
thing,
needle nose pliers because those are pretty fantastic.
they couldn't bump you up to 25. No, it's at 30%. I didn't change it. It's at 30%. They have it at 30% right now, I believe. So if you go to the link, you'll find it's like 30% a year.
Yeah, your
Um,
link says 23%.
oh, it's at 23% now?
Yeah, that seemed oddly specific. Well, no, like literally in the chat, it says Proton Unlimited, complete privacy suite, 23% off.
Yeah, no, I have to rewrite it because it's actually 30% when you go to the site. So you can
Oh,
save
really? No
30%.
spam. That's nice.
Yeah. Still no spam. Well, I've gotten some spam, but I mean, you have to. It's very rare. It's very rare you get it. It's
See,
very
I
rare.
get spam, but I get spam that's like self-inflicted spam. Like I'll buy something from a place and they'll be like, "Do you want offers?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want coupons to save money if I ever want to buy from this place again." And now I'm getting like
See,
12, 13, 14 extra emails every day, and then I don't want to read them, so then they pile up and it's
well, the funny
gotten
thing
bad.
was, I went to a Yankee Candle thing, and it's like they ask you for like um your email or whatever. I'm like, ugh, okay, here we go, because they usually give like you have to unsubscribe if you don't want that email. But it's like I don't know why you need my email for me to buy a candle from you. I don't get this. Like, just let me buy
Because
the
they want to add you to their list of spam.
pretty much what it looks like. But yeah. So then Proton Drive allows you to store your files. Doesn't it's encrypted. They don't get used to be trained to the AI or whatever. So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a whole bunch of great tools. And again, link is right there. You can get more detail that way. But and it's again, I just promote for the benefit of others, and it's a great tool, and I use it myself and all that good stuff. So
He's
uh,
so giving, guys. So giving.
I do what I can for the small people, and that includes midgets. All right, that's what I do. But anyway, for my next for my next one, for my next party trick, I'll pull something out of my. Oh, look, there it is. But the next thing I promote is something called Biltong USA. Now, for those who don't know what Biltong is a South African snack item. It's actually a meat snack, but it's basically air dried meat. They use Angus, they use Wagyu, they use bison to do all this, and they do some sausages as well. But if you were to go to the website, like right there, you get to see their whole array of stuff, whether it be biltong, whether it be sweets, whether it be drinks, all sorts of stuff. Some of it from the UK. So if you really like snacks and stuff from the UK, guess what? They have the Aero Bar. All right.
If you're
Local.
really feeling very, very fancy, ladies and gentlemen, you can always go there and have the English meat as well.
Yeah, right. So you go to the link right now. You just check yourself out, and you'll find a bunch of things. And the biltong is incredibly delicious. It's so ravenously glorious in its taste and wonder. But I'm very peckish in my taste, so I couldn't be wrong. But the
Created a
point of the
monster. I apologize.
but I declare so easily. I declare so easily. But no, it's actually a sort of a mom and pop store. It's down in Texas, and actually, funny enough, they do have a convenience store that whatever they sell in their online store, they actually sell in store too. So if you want to go check it out for yourself, it's in Texas, and the address is on the website. So go for that. But again, I didn't ask anything from them. They kind of just dropped in my chat, and it kind of went from there. But I've tried it. They let me try it, and I've just been trying to repay it back because there's so great people. I even got to actually have the husband on, Anton, who's from there. So he's great guy, all that stuff. He's one from actually from South Africa, but
Mhm.
again, it's just great. And if you do want to buy, right, if you do want to take a look, try and take a look and all that stuff, well, you can use code DARA on your purchases on the cart, like it's the wholesale of the cart. So save 10% using code DARA when you take the cart. But if not, that's okay too. Window shopping is not a bad thing. Let's just put that out there, okay? Some of us want a big frilly dress. Some of us want the rare whiskey. Some of us just want that chocolate bar you saw in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. It's going to be mine one day. But anyway, the point of
This
the matter is,
conversation has gone places.
hey, you know what? I am a child of Reading Rainbow. So let's just put it at that.
Oh, I love reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Anyway, sorry.
I can go twice as high. It's in a book, so take a look. Reading Rainbow.
I legitimately loved that show. That was like a great show, man.
Oh, it's good stuff. But anyway, link is down on both ends. And again, I promote it because they showed me a lot of kindness and stuff, and I'm just trying to repay it back. They're really great people, so really worth checking out. But beyond that, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the stuff I promote. I don't promote like anything. I haven't done any of the Rumble ad reads in a long time. I just don't care to be honest. Same way with fulfilling all the requirements for the creator program. I just don't care because it just kind of goes up against the grain of the show. So there's that.
We're all about grains here.
That's right. Was it long grain? No, not couscous. Quinoa, right? Quinoa,
Quinoa.
amaranth, quinoa. Wow.
Quinoa.
I'm not doing this anymore. Quinoa. There we go. Fine, I'm done.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Oh goodness. I actually know when you do that voice, you actually remind me of Bubbles.
Oh yeah, I would do that sometimes.
And then some red, and then some blue, and do. Yeah.
I can see. Actually, I could see that. You could replace Tara Strong for Bubbles right there. That would work. I could see it. Oh, I know that voice. That's what's her face?
As you do. What's her face? Thanks. That's great. Let us know, Alameda Mark.
in life, you'll be compared to that person, or I think that was that lady on the screen, the star.
My whole life winds up being what's her face. That's great.
What's her face? That'll be your name badge. What's her face?
Here lies old what's her face.
What's
She
her
was a good
face?
egg.
What's her face? Look, Johnny, what's that lady's name? It's what's her face? No. What's her name? No, what's her face?
It's a very who's on first sort of thing.
Yeah, who's on first base? It's what? Who's what? No. Oh man, that gets confusing after a while. But yeah, it's fun times. Fun times to be had by all. That's why we're here together. But no, like I said, I haven't really fulfilled the requirements of the creator program in such a long time. I still do the bare minimum to stay in, but I don't do like the only thing I don't fulfill is the premium only streams. I just don't care. I just really don't care. All that'd be the only thing I'd have to fulfill, and then I'd get like all the 5 things, and then I start getting paid. But I just don't care. It's really just. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you like it, great. If you don't, then whatever. Like me, I'm doing it for the funsies, honestly. And because I seem to have the gift of gab, so and commentary while playing badly. So some people seem to like it. So I mean, it's not even a big crowd, but the people that like it, and it's just a fun thing to do once a week.
Yeah, especially since this has always been this thing with me about the content creator sphere, is that it really is in a big chunk of way, it really is about the money. Because when you have a bunch of people who go full time, right? They go in hard, they the production and all that stuff, and they go in for full time, they really are relying on that pay to be there.
Well, yeah.
But the problem of it is, though, is that the platforms themselves are so temperamental that you never know. And I mean, you could actually, in a sense, compare that to your actual job, because jobs are temperamental too. But I don't know. It's this very in the middle spot where I can see what's going on, and I kind of I enjoy being a recipient of at times, but then I'm just like, what does it mean to do what you're doing? And
You get like this existential crisis, do you?
yeah, well, I don't want to say existential crisis. Then
Like,
otherwise,
what does it all mean? Why am I here? What am I doing?
What's that thing from the game? What does it all mean? What do we know? There's a game that have that line where someone brought it up like a clip or something. What is our purpose? What does it all mean? Something like I can't remember. It was like a full, no, was it Metal Snake? No, what is that game called?
I don't know. I'd love to help you, but I have no idea what you're talking about, mate.
I'm gonna lose it. But
Oh, that age, man, it's catching up to you already.
I see the future. It's never mind. Anyway,
It's getting dimmer.
it's
getting glasses now.
my,
Not those, not the cool ones.
yeah, my eyes are closed and I can't see the light. Dear Lord, open my eyes. Oh Lord, I can see it again. Oh goodness, but oh man, no, I forgot where it was. Hold on.
You were trying to remember the name of a game, and I have no idea what you're talking about because
I'm just gonna skip past that.
we're just gonna move past that. All right,
I'm just
cool.
gonna move. I'm just gonna move. I'll
Kind
come
of like
back
we
to
should
it
have
later.
moved past that word that you couldn't pronounce. All right,
You know what? Methyl farfanite.
Grape flavor. Grape flavor.
No. We are proper here. Okay, we are proper here. Methyl fartanugan.
Perfect. Moving on.
Gonna be here all day just trying to say it. You're like,
I just it would just make me happy just to know that, like, in the middle of the night, you wake up trying to pronounce that word. That would just be, like, the best thing.
That would be my neighbor. Like, methyl farting what? No, you go back to like.
Yeah, you'd be like, Krunken out of, Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
That guy, he didn't pay his check. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is such an underrated movie. They did
Yeah.
terrible marketing for it.
Well, and it is an underrated Disney movie too.
Yep.
You have to remember that. It's an underrated Disney movie, but it was so good that it's a sign of what used to be versus what is now. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was when they were trying to find a new niche that wasn't necessarily just princess movies. They were experimenting with styles. You saw that in Atlantis as
Oh
well,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
in with Treasure Planted. Wow. Gosh. Well, you can plant it. Yeah, that actually is what they did with their treasures. But Treasure Planet, golly.
Good
Yeah,
job.
you saw that in Treasure
Let's give
Planet as
it. Let's
well.
give it clap
And
for. Let's give it clap for Meg.
and from what I recall, all 3 of those movies bombed at the box office, at least.
Mhm.
Although I think that Treasure Planet is actually really, really good. It is amazingly good. It's deep, it's touching. It's actually it's a really good story for boys. But the thing is that Disney had kind of started to build itself as like a princess brand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Aladdin kinda got out of that a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
Princess Jasmine was still, like, there, but she wasn't, like, main character. So it was a movie more for boys, but still
And
kind of had the princess there who was super pretty.
until it came to the new Aladdin, and then it became a
I don't
whole
wanna talk
bunch
about
about. You had a Will.
I gave myself a headache rolling my eyes so much in that movie. It was that garbage.
First, you had a black man be a blue genie, which always works out. You had a princess that was who was sort of a boss in the movie, the animation,
Well,
but
the
she was
thing
less so.
Well, the thing is that it was kind of she wanted basically what Jafar wanted in the first one, which was to be Sultan, and I'm like, "But that's not your role, dude, like, in your society, that's not what your role is. Now, if you
Yeah.
wanna change your society or something like that, that's a different story. That's
Mhm.
more like that's kinda Norma Rae, that's more of an activist sort of story and about your thing and all that. That's fine, you know, or at least baby steps." I'm like, "So wait, your kingdom all these years has only had a king, and all of a sudden they're gonna make a woman the sultan," which
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
I
work.
think that doesn't even make sense, you know,
Yeah.
grammatically, but anyway, um, and the people are all just gonna be like, "Cool, that's good. Yeah, we'll totally respect that." I don't think that the culture is necessarily ready for that either, like, like, baby steps, because you know, like, the whole thing that she's fighting against is people telling her to be silent, and that was, like, her whole big song, "I won't be silent," like, ugh, okay. So, I mean, it was just like, look, like, baby steps towards that, and I could believe it, and it wouldn't be so annoying and girl bossy,
Yeah.
but this was just it was just so ham-fisted, so obnoxious, so I a woman hear me roar, like, "You can't keep me down." I'm like, "Chick, nobody's trying to keep you down. Shh."
Just to get the line, it'll keep her down.
They they just really, really wanted to do the woman empowerment thing, and it was just yeah, I mean, I went to see it with some female friends, and one of them kept going, "Yes!" every 5 seconds. So, you know, it spoke to someone, um, just an obnoxious person. I mean, that's not fair. She's a very nice person, just, you
Dude,
know, her views on things. She's like, "Oh, you know, it's just because 'cause they're men." I'm like, "Bro, it is 2020." Well, it was 2025 or 2024 at the time. I'm like,
yeah.
"Chick, no, not no."
I
He's probably more afraid of you than you are of him, you know? It's kinda like
Yeah.
one of those sorts of things because
Well,
you get in his life, not the other way around.
yeah, and it was just another movie that didn't need to happen because again, the not only the animated movie, but the animated TV series was available.
Yeah.
And while I get the whole thing with live action, it's just like you can't translating a animation to live action, it loses some of that glimmer because there's a lot of stuff you can do in animation that you can't do in actuality, and it
Mhm.
ends up being the CGI sort of messiness. And again, nothing against Will Smith, but it's like it wasn't a movie that needed to be because the first one was already perfect enough as it is. You don't need to rewrite the book on something that's already been done. It's like a movie that has a beginning, middle, and end. Right? Has a beginning, middle, and end.
Like Star
And
Wars.
we'll get to that point. Just hold your horses. Beginning, middle, end. But the problem of it is that all of a sudden, out of the blue, they decide, "Hey, we're coming up with a prequel sequel." And it was like, wait, whoa, is that even possible? What did he say? And
But we are talking about Star Wars, right?
no, we're not talking about Star Wars.
I feel
Although
like
it
we're
isn't,
talking about Star Wars.
it's
All right.
because it's owned by Disney. That's why.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, though, I don't know. Some of the Disney movies, like, did you really need a live action Lady and the Tramp? Did you really need a what's another one? Aladdin
What else
was
did they do in live action? They
Beauty
did Little
Beast.
Mermaid in
Beauty,
live action.
oh
They did
yeah,
Beauty and
that
the Beast
was
in live action.
no.
What else?
You don't.
I mean, technically, kind of, sort of live action, although most of those movies are CGI. Lion King was entirely CGI, but they call it live action.
No.
There was also, oh golly, what was it? Mulan. And
Yeah, Mulan was.
they retell all of these stories to quite try and make them quote unquote more grounded, but kind of missing as to why those movies were magical in the first place. You
Yeah.
do lose a lot when you replace when you bring something into the real world that was
Mhm.
animated. Animated allows for a lot of exaggeration. You get
Yeah.
caricature, you get over the top reactions that on a human face would be confusing,
Yeah.
or like slapstick comedy. We're like, we don't really do that anymore. It's kind of cringe. Like, Lucy can do it like in the 50s. You can't do it now. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing is though, I mean, I understand why they did it,
Mhm.
but it's kind of offensive also at the same time. Just as an anime, as a lover of animation, because of the fact that it's kind of saying they don't feel like an animated movie is a real movie. They're trying to make something more legitimate, I guess. And the thing is that there are a lot of people though who actually do see it that way. There are a lot of people
Yeah.
who won't watch an animated movie
Yeah.
because it's, hand drawn, or, because it's cartoons which are for kids,
Mhm.
and they'd much rather watch, but if it's live action, they're like, "Oh, I might see it." You're like, "But it was already made. This movie was done and it was great." They're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, but it was like a cartoon, right?" Okay, all right. I'm not gonna scream at you because you're lovely and I need you to drive me home. But
Listen, honey, you don't want to be ending up on the couch again, okay? Oh
because I
goodness.
will set it on fire. I'm just that mad. But no. But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people who are kind of like that, who just
Yeah.
don't really like to watch. They have this prejudice against animated things, and I understand that. Um, I can also dislike that reality.
Yeah.
Um, and it is an insult to the movie that already existed. I know
Mhm.
that they think they're bringing, but they're really just making worse product. I'm like, you should just make a different movie that
Yeah.
kind of follows, stays in that universe. That's fine, but
Yeah.
just don't try to retell a story that we've already seen. I mean, these movies aren't old enough for the type of storytelling to change. Like in
Mhm.
Cinderella, the original Cinderella,
Yeah.
I was fine with them remaking that one because storytelling has changed
Mhm.
since then, though. See, the thing is that the way that they told stories then, like just like with Snow White, which could have been done well, but that's a whole nother nightmare right there. But
Right.
the way the original Snow White was done was told in such a way that wouldn't necessarily translate to people who were millennial Zen, whatever the Zoomers are called. I guess the Zoomers, whatever the Zoomers are called.
Just let it go. Just walk
I
away.
am. I
Just
am.
let it go.
I'm just gonna be disappointed in myself for a second, okay? All right. Moving on. The answer's in the question. Okay.
What was the
Yeah,
question?
but it doesn't speak to them. It comes across as kind of cringy, kind of weird, with
Yeah.
the Snow White.
Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell. We're standing by a wishing well.
It's very weird. It's a little bit off, like it just is, because we
Mm.
don't tell stories like that anymore. We just don't. That's not the way that we tell stories in our society right now.
True song?
So, yeah, so I understand them wanting to remake that movie. Something like Aladdin, though, something like Little Mermaid, something like
Mm.
what is it? They're talking about redoing Tangled even. I'm like,
Mm.
bruh, those movies don't need to be redone though. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
They redid Lilo and Stitch. uh, spoiler alert, turn your ears away for the next 30 seconds. Um in which they changed up the ending to where Nani, the older sister, gives up Lilo.
Hmm.
Yeah, she gives her up so that she can go to college. I'm like, wait. The moral of the story is you do for family even when it hurts, even when it's hard, because family sticks together. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, but she's able to stick together, and she's able to do it all. Basically, it's the girl boss thing. You can have it all. You can have the big career and the family. And I'm like, no, your little sister who's 5 years old would not understand that. I mean,
Mm.
she lost her parents, and now you're gonna leave her to go to college. Like, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, that's horrifying to that kid. So yeah, they totally missed out on that story and what it was about. But
Yeah.
another thing that didn't need to happen. It should have been, if they wanted to do that, they should have done it on like Disney Plus anyway, because I
Yeah.
don't think it did particularly well in the box office.
I don't know, but I just know that yeah, it again, the whole thing about Ohana, right? If you're gonna do that, then that makes Ohana pretty useless. Why say Ohana in the first place? Ohana means family, right? Remember? Oh, her mic is muted. Never mind.
I did.
Uh,
I had it on mute because I was typing because I wanted to know what the box office was. Oh my gosh, it got 1.038 billion worldwide.
well, looks
That
like
is
you
depressing.
depressing, but also pretty impressive. All right.
Although I will say that domestically, oh no, that was the opening.
Mm.
Global, blah, 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 blah. Hmm, that's interesting. And see, the thing is that we're gonna keep getting bad movies like that because people will go and see them. They're like, well, it's something to do."
Hey, UB, what's going on?
Hey,
You,
legend, do
UB.
you be a legend? And what are you a legend? I have not heard this legend. Do tell, what is the lore?
He
Anyway.
is he is the legend of all, the legend of the ball. All right, that's right. He's the legend of the ball right there. He
Of the
knows how to
ball?
he knows how to hoop it. He knows how to shoot it. He knows how to dribble, and not his own dribble, by the way. But
I know, I was like, Dara, you might wanna specify what ball we're talking about because, are you
he,
talking left, right, middle, like, what's going
he,
on? Anyway.
he's what Hey, whoa, hey, what no, he's
I might not be filthy, darling, but I do master an innuendo, so it's
oh
very
yeah,
funny. Double
yes.
entendre is wonderful,
Wonderful indeed. Yes.
if done
Ne-
right.
next thing you know, you'll tickle the bottom and you'll get yourself a cherry apple.
What? But yeah,
Uh,
I think we're gonna keep getting we get bad movies because we keep watching bad movies, and we keep giving them money.
well,
Like,
but that's a
I
problem.
hmm?
That's a problem in itself, though. As you just stated, worldwide, Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion. So somebody thought it was a good movie.
Or somebody just wanted to go to the movies, they saw Stitch, they thought he looked cute, and I did hear that the animation on Stitch was fantastic, just
Yeah,
the movie itself is garbage. But the thing
right.
is that and I know that it's missing the entire point of Ohana, and it's ruining basically a very good tale,
Mhm.
um, to put out something that is mediocre and I mean, well, not visually mediocre, but
Mhm.
story-wise, it's not a very good story. um, just moderately acted at best, and had just very odd changes. But
Yeah,
anyway, um, but the thing is that we're going to keep getting things like that because of the fact that a lot of times people will just go, "Oh, well, I just wanted to see a movie," but it's not good. Yeah, but I mean, you get that a lot.
I can see that, but my problem is that there are people who enjoyed the movie. Some of it was parents taking their kids to see a movie, and it is a kids movie. So
Yeah,
let's just put
and
it
that's
like,
that's that's probably why there weren't a lot of kids movies that came out, I don't think, last year.
well, well, I'll have to look up the kids movies. But I think the part of it is that you are right in the sense, like, a company will keep doing bad things if it's given the financial stability and all that stuff to do so. But it came from Dare knows lore. Well, you know what? I'm waiting. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for my chance to go shoot them hoops with you. That way, I know I can be part of that lore. Yeah. You know what? I thought it was because you wanted to be with the Harlem Globetrotters, but that was my fault. All right, that was my fault. Okay.
It's always Dara's fault. We know.
I think 26 will be the year movies are going to be great, great predictions. There you go. Look at UB Legend is already putting out his. UB Legend has made a prediction. He said the movies will be great in 2026. Don't hold him to it though, because he does not want to have to cash that check.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
like, bro, I will come looking for you. Don't you get my hopes up like that. I do not want dreams.
Well, and to offer another piece of against, sort of on the hesitation of a mark, I went to go see the Superman 2025 movie, and I enjoyed it. Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, this is crap or whatever," and all this stuff, and I understand that, right? Because James Gunn and all that comes inclusive. But my thing was, I went to go see that movie, and it hit for me. It hit where it mattered, which is like movies in their creation or whatever you want to call it are meant to be about how they make you feel, and maybe sometimes how they make you think, rather than just whatever. Now there are junk movies out there, sure, like action. Well, what is it? Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious can be quite a bit of a junk movie after a while, but people like fast food
What
movies and
car did
TV
they
shows.
drive into space?
I have no idea, but there was a rocket on top, and that's all that mattered.
Well, that
Um,
is all that mattered. That is how you get a car into space. That's all you need, just a rocket. That's literally it. No sort of sealant or anything like that. Just a rocket, guys. Just a
just
rocket.
a rocket into space. Sky rockets in sight, afternoon delight. That's how I'll put it. But I went to go see the Superman 2025 movie, and I enjoyed it. And there were a lot of people who disagreed with, certain aspects here and there, or the whole Superman Luther thing or whatnot. But at the end of the day, though, it's how you enjoy a movie, essentially. Not how someone else enjoys it, not how grandma enjoys it, not how your dog Skippy enjoys it, though you shouldn't be bringing him to the movie. It's just how a movie makes you feel, in the way of, did you enjoy it or not? If you didn't enjoy it, great. If you didn't enjoy it, great. The whole point of a movie is that either you enjoyed it or you didn't. And then you talk about it for like incessantly for the next 3 hours, and then there you go. I always say I made RL predictions and it happened. Oh man. Oh man. I hope somebody that you had on your team got picked. That's all I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I can understand. Again, the Lilo thing, understandable. Shouldn't have ended that way. But it made over $1 billion.
Yeah, so did what is that movie? Beauty and the Beast was a box office smash.
Yeah.
So was the Lion King remake,
Mhm.
wherein wherein all of that characterization that you got in the animated movie was replaced with the dispassionate faces of lions,
Yeah.
which they tried to fix in Mufasa, but it still was like you tried. It's weird now. Now you've made us all feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean they're getting success off of it, but what are we getting in return? I mean, it's like, oh, you can't complain that you don't, about why we don't get nice things anymore. We are not getting Lord of the Rings again. I mean, they're gonna try to make another Lord of the Rings, but it won't be like Lord of the Rings like we expected and like we mean it when we say that.
Understandable. My point is like, take everyone out of it. Just you. This is just about you. What
Of
did you
course it
get?
is.
What did yeah, well, your husband's gonna probably disagree with that one. But what
No, I'll argue with him too. He'll be like, I liked that movie. I'm like, oh, I thought it was terrible. Want to talk about it? He's like, no, okay.
But my thing is like, what did it mean to you? That's all that matters. At the end of the day, it's about what it meant to you. If someone likes it and you don't, all that matters is what you didn't like about it, or your thoughts about it. Because that's the only defining factor that's gonna matter about these movies. You want to talk about the why these movies keep being made and all this stuff. Okay, great. Don't give that company any money of yours. You're already part of that solution. And the problem is, though, is that you can't prevent people from wanting to see a movie that they'll end up enjoying, because I had parents go see the latest Indiana Jones movie, and they're like, it was all right. They still went to see it though.
Yeah, they ruined Indiana Jones' character entirely, and that's cool.
Well.
I think that stories matter, though. I think that stories matter to they matter to a society. They matter to how we feel about ourselves and each other. They're the legends that we tell. That they're the thing that kind of holds us together in the um I guess you could say in our culture's lore, because we don't really have that anymore where we have like a bunch of like a shared custom or mysticism. We share it now through our media.
Mhm.
And if the media is bad storytelling or cheap junk food like Fast and the Furious, and those make buku bucks, um, or if it's, just things that are basically ruining things that were once good,
Mhm.
retelling them so that the good version is forgotten, and now, Lilo is given up by her sister because her sister wants to go and be a marine biologist instead of sacrificing to raise her traumatized sister after their parents died.
Mhm.
Um, what is that going to say about society? What is that going to say about us? When do we start kind of agreeing with that and going, yeah, maybe that's actually a good idea? We shape society with our stories. And so it's kind of why I get disheartened with bad movies when they come out
Mhm.
and when they ruin good movies also. Also, if they're spending all their effort on bad movies, good movies don't get made because,
Mhm.
well, they only have so many resources and they're spending a lot of them on these bad ones.
Mhm.
So there's that too.
And I understand that. My thing is like, while that is understandable, the stories don't belong to you. I mean,
What, me personally?
to a degree, there can be a person personally where they can belong to you, but they don't belong to you beyond the personal point. They are not yours. Uh, they are not created by you. They are a byproduct to you. Um, and so that's why, while I get what you're saying, I also get that like I can't.
Look, I'm not saying I wanna put them in jail, but I'm saying that it's a lamentable cultural fact that's happening. Our culture is diminishing because we tell bad stories now, and we barely even notice good ones anymore. So
Oh,
that's depressing.
our cult culture diminishes by many factors, not just by the storytelling. It diminishes
It
by
is an element, though.
an element. Yes, I agree. It is an element, but it's an element that is amongst many other elements that makes up the whole. If you were to take storytelling away, yes, there would be something of a loss, but you'd still have all the other threads that make up what a society is. And the problem of it is that we all try to attack one thing thinking it will be the one thing that solves it all, but really you have to tag multiple threads in order to fix things. And unfortunately, people just are at that point where they want to fix multiple threads because it's too much work. And the problem of a society is that it's going to take a lot of work in order to repair. And who wants to spend years and years and years repairing a society when you can just stay at home and watch Netflix? Which leads to this one. Did you all watch Stranger Things? I used to. I I do not have access to it anymore, but I have heard a lot of people enjoyed it. There's a gentleman I've had on before. His name is Darnell Quigley, and he he is very, that thing. I'm sure he has some parts he didn't like, but for the most part he enjoyed it. And there's some people, they liked it too. At the end of the day, I haven't seen it, but after seeing all some of the stuff, some bits and pieces here and there, I've nothing bad against it. I just haven't seen it, so I can't speak on it personally. What about you, Meg? Have you seen it?
I don't start American series until it's over.
Oh,
Because a lot of times you get the same phenomenon that you had with Lost, that you had with Stranger Things, that you had with Game of Thrones, wherein they start off strong, and then for money reasons, for reasons of just, changing of the guard when it comes to writers, or
mm,
when it comes to, oh, now we've got them hooked, so now we can say what we really wanna say.
mm,
A lot of times, a lot of series in America tend to fall off, and
yeah,
fall off hard and badly, um, and fall off really terribly, before they reach their, end, to the point
mm,
where when it's finally over, you're just like, "Oh, thank God it stopped happening to me now." So, I tend not to watch an American series until it's over, and I know that
mm,
it's actually worth watching. And, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, and I've heard from people who loved Stranger Things, I'm kinda glad I never got into this one 'cause, I heard that for people who liked it and people whose opinions I probably share a lot in common with, because I do
Mm.
tend to be a pretty harsh movie critic or story critic, even when I like bad movies, and I admit I like some bad movies. Um, I'm pretty sure that I would have been disappointed and annoyed with this series. So no, I didn't start it, and I'm glad I didn't start it because it sounds like I would have hated it at the end.
Understandable, but yeah, I can understand that. Again, there are many people who share that same sentiment, but at the end, there are other people on the side too. Like it was the greatest series ever. But you're not wrong. Like there is a point where it goes on too long, where a series or a movie series can go on for too long, and you're just like, I think you guys should have just stopped it at a trilogy, to be honest. Um, and then he says, biggest letdown of 2025. Welcome to Derry, best horror show of 2025. I've heard a lot of the great things about the Welcome to Derry. Obviously, Bill Skarsgård came back to do Pennywise. I do know that with how successful this one is, there's most likely going to be a second one, and they're only going to go back for like another season after that, and that'll be it. So it's only gonna be like 3 seasons total that they're gonna do Welcome to Derry. But I know a lot of people enjoyed it. I watched some of it a bit. It was just nice to see Bill Skarsgård come back as Pennywise because he is that character. It's always a funny thing, right? Like when someone steps into the limelight of a character, right? You say like the first one, the first It, was Tim Curry, and everyone loved Tim Curry playing that part, and he did a great part in that and all this stuff. But you have Bill Skarsgård coming in. Yes, they do some CGI and all that, but he does it in such a fascinating way that it's horrifying and terrifying, um, and all that. And I think that was pretty good on his part. Thank you, ND, for that. Um, but it's also one of those things where, yeah, I didn't see it. I don't have HBO Max. I think that's what it's on. HBO Max. Yeah, I don't have HBO Max, so I never watched it. But with all the stuff that like Warner Brothers was just pushing out there with the show, the back scenes and like Welcome to Derry, the like this little short going over the episode and all that, it is just insane to what they put into. And again, they're wanting to go for like 3 series, and I believe the second season is kind of there, but I don't think anything's been officially announced by Warner Brothers. So maybe people will get it, maybe people won't. It's just going to be a bother the studio sort of thing. So because it was from a lot what I saw, it was a lot of people enjoyed it. So, um, but yeah,
Yeah, a lot of I think we have a great capacity to just consume things that are not necessarily good. Um, Hello McDonald's. Um,
and so many other bad fast foods.
yeah, but I think that there are a lot of times you're like, look, I'm just here to just like watch a movie and just have a little bit of fun, whatever, So you don't think about it too hard.
Mm.
And I encounter that a lot when it comes to movies and media and things like that. And I understand it. I disagree, but but as we may have noticed, Meg has hard opinions for literally no reason. So
She's hard and angry of her opinions. Ugh!
yeah, they're the angriest opinions. My opinions are the hardest. Yeah, nope, we're moving on from that. Um,
Yeah.
nope, nope, we're moving on. I said, okay, there we go, move on.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
yeah,
I
but
wasn't gonna make that connection until you pointed out, so you have to blame yourself for that one.
yeah, I know. I am aware. I am aware. But just whatever. We're just I had to suffer. Now you do too. So
You gotta do what you have to do. Willy Wonka is like, stop that, reverse that.
I never saw that one.
What?
I
No,
know,
we're done. This is it. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. You haven't seen this.
my
I'm
dude.
tired.
I
You
am
haven't
like
seen that.
10 years your senior, sir. I was raised on the old one with the original with Gene Wilder. They come
That's
out
what I
with
was
this
talking
new
about.
flim flam starring this weirdo Johnny Depp. No,
Well,
thank you.
technically, it is the correct title because the book is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The story is about Charlie. Okay, so that's where it's correct. Is I got the title
I
right.
don't care about
You
the
don't.
title.
Don't. But that the story is about Charlie. The story is about Charlie.
That never really bothered me very much.
So there's a
On that
lot of
side.
that's a lot of that bothers you, unfortunately.
Yeah, the things that bother me are typically not like, oh, did they use the exact same syntax as they did in the original book? I'm like, no, no. The thing. So here's my thing when it comes to books. Oh, I have another opinion. It's very difficult. Um, it's not difficult. It's. But the thing is that I feel this way. Like you should not have to have read the book or have any knowledge of the book when you go into a movie. It's fine if you do. It's probably going to ruin it though, usually. But the thing is that I shouldn't have to do research or homework to be able to enjoy a movie. The movie should be a self-contained medium, an adaptation, if you will. Take what you can. You can't take everything because of the fact that there are just some things that lend themselves in books that do not translate very well to movie form.
Mhm.
They just don't. Please don't do that. And vice versa. So, yeah, I don't really mind if it's not following the book completely accurately. Like I know that the original X-Men. The original the Fox X-Men movies didn't follow the comics, but I mean, good lord, how could you? There are like 7 million of those things. But a lot of people were actually mad about it. They're like Hugh Jackman's too tall, and why are they wearing these black spandex instead of their, comic book accurate spandex, and
Yeah.
that's not the exact backstory. And I'm like, look, that's fine, but the thing is that if it's a self-contained movie and it explains enough and you kind of have the heart of what this actually is, then I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
I'm okay with it if you capture the essence of what these stories were and what they were trying to tell, who these characters were and who they were trying to be. And it was and I was like, you know what? That's why I'm okay with the first one and the second one. The third one was hot garbage, but we won't talk about that. Um but yeah, so I'm okay with things not being necessarily completely faithful to the original because of the fact that some things just lend better in a different medium. Now,
Mm.
why they changed the name, I have no idea, but yeah, that didn't bother me one way or the other. Whatever.
What What do you think about the Harry Potter series coming to like a TV show type of setting?
See, the thing is that I don't like the original Harry Potter movies. Okay, look. Okay. First of all, I had just finished watching Lord of the Rings.
Uh-huh.
And then I went and saw the first. Then I was dragged to go and see the first Harry Potter movie, which I was kind of like, on. And I saw it and I was thinking, this is well done.
Mhm.
Technically,
Mhm.
the acting is fine. The problem is the pacing makes no sense because they'd be like, this is drastic time indeed. Basically, the world ender is returning into the world, and everything. And now we're like dealing with these kids and they're playing, and like now the most important thing is that Harry learned how to play Quidditch. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm more concerned about the world ending, but no, you guys go ride your little brooms. It's fine. Like I don't understand how we have time for like schoolyard hijinks when we're talking about the world being over and like something deadly being out there. And I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't feel like this is the time when you're like, hey, let's let the kids go out and play. Like, or not, 'cause there's a deadly mage out there trying to kill you. So it seems like I couldn't hold the seriousness or
Mhm.
the playfulness at any of the times because every time the next scene was fighting against what they just told me. I'm like, you just told me this is super serious and I should be concerned.
Yeah.
And now we're we've got playful music and we're riding around on brooms and trying to catch the golden snitch. Like I don't understand. And so the movie was going okay, and then we had that battle scene, and then the end happened, and like you're like, I'm sorry, like he just the bad guy just flies through Harry, and he somehow survives, and we're like, what? And then they have to just explain it to you at the end. Oh, what happened? Love, Harry. Love. Like, okay, I'm done. No, no, you pushed just all the way up the hill and then you just crapped it and just dropped it right off the edge. No, I refuse to accept this. So it was I wanted it to be better than it was because I was already sitting there, it's like, look, you already have my attention and my time and I cannot get it back. I've been
Mhm.
told. Um so if with all the inconsistencies, it would have been fine if it weren't for that ending wherein they just kind of like just bilked it and gave you the love Harry explanation at the end as to like why Harry's not dead. Like that doesn't no, that's just it felt Deus Ex Machina ish. So I mean,
Well,
it might not have been. It might have been like, oh no, that was totally leading up to it, but it didn't seem that way throughout
mm,
the entire movie. There was really no way you could have known that he would survive because love. Um, because the blanket of love somehow protected him because reasons. You're like, wait, what? That no, this didn't have enough foreshadowing, or at least not in the movie. Maybe in the books it did, but
mm,
that's not an excuse for the movie. Like it doesn't matter what happened in the books. The movie is its self-contained thing, and that's the rule. Like I'm here to watch the movie and see how you convey all of these thoughts and ideas in the movie. So I didn't like the first one.
mm,
The second one was a little more interesting because that was the one with Tom Riddle, I think it was. But it
yes.
was kind of like basically it wound up being like a Scooby-Doo mystery. So you're like kind of trying to figure it out with them, and then you've still got the silly stuff happening. But
Mm,
it didn't feel as serious as the first one was trying to make it out to be.
mm,
But then like the clues didn't really add up so much, and they just kind of like it was kind of just kind of like where you go, Harry, it was you, sort of thing, it was it was Professor Hyde White. So it was like, so nobody could have guessed that this was gonna happen. Like there's no way you could have like deduced this at all. Okay, I got it. It's fine, it's fine. So I mean, it just felt young. So both of the first two, I was like, this would hit so much harder if I wasn't like a fully formed adult with a functioning prefrontal cortex. But I was, so it was like, okay, this probably wasn't for me. So I'm cool. The third one was much better.
mm,
We're getting darker. That was The Prisoner of Azkaban, I believe.
yes.
Better movie. Oops, sorry. Better movie, but still it was just kind of like, this I don't like kids. Like, not as human beings, but just like in movies, usually kids are just kind of annoying because they fight over stupid things because they're kids. I mean, I know I fought over stupid things when I was a kid. So I don't like kid movies when I was a kid because I was like, man, I am dumb. So, I wasn't a huge fan of those. I generally just don't like them in general. But if you have a kid that's like charming enough or good enough or something like that, then I might be cool with it. But it didn't really. They were not for me basically.
Mm,
So
yeah.
them remaking it, I don't really have hard feelings about one way or the other. Now they do say that they're going to be more faithful to the books, and the thing is that seeing what they did with the first three movies, that would probably be helpful because I feel like there's a lot of lore that would have made those movies better.
Yeah.
Because I've been told by everybody who loved those series, loved the book series, they're like, "Why didn't you like the first movie?" I was like, "I'm sorry, love." And they go, "Okay, well, it's explained better in the books." I'm like, "I didn't watch the books. I watched a movie, and the movie was bad. Now the book could be good, and the movie can be bad. Ask Stephen King about Children of the Corn." Um, or what is it, Langoliers or Dreamcatcher. Like he had so many movies that came out that were terrible. But anyway, and the book was actually like, even if it's not really like my thing, because I think that Stephen King's a psychopath, like not political thoughts and feelings aside, like if you read his books, you're just like, oh, this man is out of his freaking mind. But
Right.
but yeah, like you can have a good book and have a terrible movie or vice versa. So,
Mm,
I'm hoping that they can actually make make the TV show better than the movies were, because at least the initial movies were not very good to me. I think
yeah.
Goblet of Fire was actually like decent, but like I said, I was checked out. I was like, look, this is my fourth movie in this series. I just want to leave. It's not a bad movie. I'm not even mad at it. Goblet of Fire was actually decent. I
Mm,
just didn't care anymore. I was like, look, I've put in too many hours. I put in 8 hours to have like a movie at the end. Like I need more than that at this point. This is too much of a commitment that I have given to this. Too much of my life.
I can't do this anymore. Curse you.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
so that's my thought on that. That's a very long-winded way of saying I hope they do okay. I don't care. It's not for me, but I
Next
hope
time,
they do a
just
good job because like I said, I have everyone who's read the books really likes the books and says that
mhm,
they're very good, and then I bring up the first, second, and kind of third movie, and they go, "Yeah, the books explain it better." So I'm like, "Okay, maybe there's just something that they had to cut out for brevity's sake because they're just like, we
yeah,
can't tell everything." Then don't do it because it's better to not do it than to do it badly. But
yeah,
yeah, maybe they'll be able to capture a lot of the things and make it make more sense in the show.
yeah,
That's my hope on it. The casting of Snape, uh, that's 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 interesting.
yeah.
Uh, I was
I saw
like,
that.
um, guys, I don't think you thought that all the way through, but sure, you go ahead and pull on that thread if you want to.
Let's just see where it goes. Yeah, and you can't. It's like you know, there's uh, my thing is that um for the first movie you had Richard Harris playing Dumbledore. Now, obviously, Richard Harris had passed after the second one was done. If he had stayed on, he made a great Dumbledore. He was pretty accurate to the what the book was, and then he had Michael Gambon come in, and he was pretty good for what he was. But there were times where it didn't make sense in how he reacted or acted towards Harry on certain stuff. Um, the third movie, for me, I didn't like the third movie because of how it was done. See, in the third book, it's not Professor McGonagall that gives Harry the broom. It's actually his uncle. It's actually Sirius Black. So that's what got me. And I was like, I can't believe. Because then they had at the end of the movie, it was like he goes off in his fireball and he flies away. He's like, that's not how it ends. That's how it ends. And so you do have that. But I digress.
That's that whole book is so much better kind of thing, and that is why you are bleh, wow words. You typically do find yourself at a great disadvantage when you go into a movie already knowing what the lore is, already knowing what the story is, and how it's quote unquote supposed to go. Because you know that in a movie, it's just going to have to be different. Just because the medium is different, it's going
Yeah.
to have to be different. You need to go in there just expecting it to not be exactly what you expected, hoping that it will at least stay true to what you thought it was, but knowing that some things will have to be different.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll make changes and you'll be like, you didn't even need to do that, homie. And sometimes they'll just do it and you'll be like, oh, I hate you. So, I mean, I get it, but by the same token, I'm like, yeah, that's what happens. Like, I get it, but that doesn't offend me quite as much when it's different from what happened in the original one. I don't mind, um,
Mhm,
as long as the characters kind of are who they're supposed to be.
mhm. And that,
Um,
ladies and gentlemen, is Meg's Mad Movie Takes. That is right. At every Friday, she will be doing a Mad Movie Take, and you will hear her scream and yell at every movie she doesn't like. Fuck you, Harry Potter! Come back next week to Meg's Mad Movie Reviews. Until next time.
I do have hard opinions on movies. We've discussed that a little bit.
Yeah, I feel the fire from that. Ooh, goodness. Um, but just gonna be like, and this be like, and another thing. And it's like, okay, okay, we're done. We're done.
Hey, you asked the question. This is my fifth time on here. You know what's up, man.
I
Don't
do.
go playing like, oh, I didn't know she was gonna go off like that, dude. That's what I do.
I no, I know. I invited in. It's like a small Chihuahua dog. I invited in from the cold, and I just give it a nice warm place to go. I give it some water
Did
and some
I just
food.
get called a chihuahua? I think I did.
You know what? Let's just get on beyond that. But anyway, beyond that, beyond that point, sometimes you are. But anyway, beyond that
Your
point,
face is stupid and nobody likes you.
wow. Now the real truth is coming out. Goodness. But anyway, it is the top of the hour again. And so what happens is that again, like the first time, I set aside some time for me and my guests to promote our stuff. Uh, Even if they're not a content creator, I still set aside the time for that. But also it means it's time to start. Not bad. Oh, thank you. Well, I mean that was kind of to you there, Neuro. You kind of helped with that. Um,
Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it.
Yes. Well, Meg's appreciate it more because now there'll be 1,000 people watching her and they'll be like, "Go, Meg, go! No, Meg, don't do that! Meg, you're an idiot!" And there's gonna be a lot of that. Or there's gonna be a
I
lot
don't
of
know if my tender little feelings can handle that.
or it'll be "Shut up, Meg." The little Family Guy in there.
I know, and I didn't even think of that when I went with my name. Honestly, I didn't even think of the acronym Meg. I
Meg.
just wanted to be Mediocre Gamer Girl. And then I was like, oh look, that shortens out to Meg. And now every now and then somebody says something, and I'll say something snarky, and they'll just be like, "Shut up, Meg." I'm like, "Dang it."
Shut up, Meg. NDO. Thank you, good sir.
Question 1.
Yep, that's for later. All right. First things first. If you wouldn't mind, young lady, if you want to parcel through all your goodies and stuff and want people to know where you're at, the floor is yours, young lady.
All right, guys, in case you don't know, I'm MediocreGamrGrl, also known as the Meg, and I stream on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time for y'all in the middle. I believe in you and your abilities to do math.
That's
I
asking a
say
lot
names
nowadays.
terribly, but you get me and all of my wit and witticisms as I die to the dumbest things ever. Like, not even kidding. Like, I aspire to mediocrity, guys. Like, truly, it is. Some people find it hilarious. They're there for the dying. So yeah, if you guys are up for watching me die, currently dying in Jack. Jack 3, not Jack 1, because that's like the best one. Jack 3 is the one that's confusing in the story. It's full of time travel, which means that it's going to be stupid at the end. But it's fine. It's fine. We're going to laugh together because Daxter's hilarious. Anyway, so if you'd like to come through, I'd be more than happy to have you. And yeah, cool.
Do you mean Jax or Jack?
Jack.
I've never heard of that game. I've heard
Jack
of Jack.
and
Daxter? What? No, it's Jackson Daxter.
No, it's Jack. J-A-K.
Oh, okay, I must have read it wrong. But anyway, getting beyond that, links. her links will be on both ends. Her links will be on both Rumble and YouTube. So if you want to check her out, her links will be there. So, sure, yeah.
All right. Dara has a little bit of a spaz out there. It's all right, guys.
Hey,
it's all right. He's getting old. It's all right.
Hey, calm yourself. Calm yourself, Grandma. All right,
I
calm
am
yourself.
perfectly calm, sir. I remembered the name of the characters.
Sure you do. And then every time I hear you complain, you're, oh, look at me. I'm so cherishable. Oh.
Eh?
That's what it sounds
just
like.
do your thing.
But I'm on it. All right. What happens for those who are here? Thank you, of course. And also, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment, or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated. Because not only does it help with being seen by people like all you out there who are watching your chat, it also helps having other people on, like Meg, like Zio, like so many other people. At the end of the day, over 300 various guests. At the end of the day, I get to enjoy this thing I get to do, and again, it's been a long time coming, but I'm here for the long haul. We're gonna see where it lands. Just a haul in a big butt. But anyway, any help with the engagement factor is much appreciated on either end. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. Hold on there. Gotta get my, and of course, this is my links right here. You can go there. You can go inside. You see my Twitter X, my email. You'll see also my link to Discord, but it's mostly just for DMing because I don't got no server and I ain't gonna do no server because I ain't got no skills. Okay. But
I apologize for this accent switching that I've inspired. I really am sorry, guys. I do it on accident. I don't even notice half the time, but I forget the effect it has on the younglings.
I like to be here. But anyway, all my link stuff is in there. So if you want to check me out, there you go. And of course, I am part of Proton's partner program. I promote their many essence of stuff. Proton Mail, Proton Drive, Proton Pass, Proton VPN. But this is called the Proton Unlimited plan, which means it encompasses the whole of their suite of stuff. So if you want to see the more detail about us, you can go to that link down below. Or down in the description on both ends. You can go right there, and going in there, it'll tell you more in-depth detail about all the different parts of it: the proton drive, proton pass, proton mail, all of it. And the other part too is that if you do decide to take it up, not saying you will, but if you do, which would be great because it again is something I use and they're very privacy orientated. So why would you want something that's very privacy orientated for your stuff? But if you do, you can get like 30% off on the annual of it. So go in, give it a look. If it's worth it to you, great. If not, that's okay too. It's all about promoting the benefits to others than just for myself, because a lot of stories you hear about there about companies and stuff and people getting hacked and whatnot, and they can help and better protect preventative stuff, not like on the dot of you get hacked, but preventative stuff. It's better to prevent than to get. I don't know what a good word for that is. It's better to prevent than get wrecked, as the kids would say. Anyway, that is for that. And of course, I also promote another thing too. I promote biltong, which is a South African snack, very meat snackish, but it's made in America. And it's a husband and wife store. Basically, it's just them and their kids that help out. It's basically just them and their kids help out. And they make some great stuff. Again, the link is right there. You can check it out for yourself. They do more stuff. They have drinks and snacks from the UK, and I think they have some snacks from South Africa as well. Whole bunch of stuff. It's great. It's wonderful. Give it a look. And if it's worth to you, you could save 10% off code Dara. And if not, at least you looked and you said it wasn't for me, and that's all that matters. So thank you very much for that. All that good stuff. Let me see. I think yes, you get 30% off. Thank you, Neuro, for correcting me. I was just using that. Bison meat. There you go. Thank you for that, sir. Let's see. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Actually, you know what? I won't be. Oh, son of a bit. Okay. I have to change that timing because I will not be there at 3:30. So there's that. I will be there a little later. But tomorrow,
Inconceivable.
well, it's getting the extra time. Tomorrow at 4:30. Oh, BRB. All right. See you, NDO. But tomorrow at 4:30, I will be on Tomby's Chinwag. It's where he and his crew get together and talk about
On
whatever.
Tommy's what?
Chinwag.
Ah,
Chinwag.
you said chinwig.
Chin. Well, you know what? There's probably a wig for your chin too.
Yeah, that'd be for those who can't really grow like one of those nice, thick, bushy beards, like alopecia, like Spartan things. I had a
Just
trumpet player who had like a really patchy one. It was really sad. And we're like, can we help you with this at all? Like, anyway, go ahead. He
this,
could have used a chin wig.
but Meg was describing a beard like she was in love with the beard. So let's just leave it at that.
No, we weren't. We felt sorry for the beard. It looked sickly and like it was dying. And we just wanted to like put it out of its misery with like, can I offer you a razor, sir? Because this is not going to happen. Like you're trying, but like clearly the answer is no.
No, it is.
Yeah, your whole face was like, we don't like the hair. So, it's like, it's not happening for you. Just let it go.
We don't like the hair at all. You look like a funny son of a gun. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at 4:30 because I am getting overtime at work, so I get paid a bit more for that instead of doing all this stuff. So there is that. But again, tomorrow 4:30 for Tommy's Chinwag, and I'll be posting links, I won't post the links, but I'll point you in the right direction of where the links supposedly are once they get sent out, but we'll see. But the next thing, of course, the last thing I do with my guests before we ride off in the sunset, like in the scene from the Holy Grail, yeah, I do a thing called Questions from a Hat. And what happens is that my guest, the lovely Meg, gets 2 freebie questions. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, hold the applause. I'm so generous. But what happens is my guest gets 2 freebie questions. But if the people out there, if the peeps want more questions pulled from the hat, you have to give a rumble rant for it. Yes, I'm on YouTube too, but I'm not monetizable yet. So maybe I won't ever be monetizable with how many songs and stuff I have copyright, but it's not really in that arena. It's complicated. But anyway, the point of the matter is, though, is if you want more questions pulled out hat, you have to give a rumble rant. And luckily for you there, Meg, Nero decided to give you 2. So what's going to happen is you get 4 total questions. Are you ready, young lady?
I am not. I'm scared.
Well, don't be scared for a while because you're going to find out what scared is. You know what I'm saying? Scared straight. Question
happen here.
Question 1. What's the strangest talent you have that's completely useless?
What's the strangest what I have?
What's the strangest talent you have that's completely useless?
Oh my gosh. Probably accent switching. Like, as you might have heard, it's absolutely useless. Actually, it distracts and throws off the younglings to where they're inspired to think that they can do it too when they can't. No one can do it like me. But
I don't want to do it like you.
yeah, but you can't because you're not me. But it's okay. Maybe one day. If you really try your hardest.
Oh, listen here, lady. If you're gonna try to start throwing dust in the air, you're gonna have to start waiting for it to get down. Hey, answer the question.
I did. See, I inspire younglings to use accents that they are not prepared to use.
Hey, I will do as I like and I will do as I say. All right, now on to the question number 2. You ready for this?
I am.
All right. What's a skill or hobby you've never tried but admire when others do it?
That's such a long list.
It says one hobby or it says one skill, so don't try to. Yeah, it says one skill, so don't try to get this too far off.
Okay, well, I'll go with a hobby. I like riding. I'd like to be able to ride a motorcycle, but my brain cannot understand shifting gears. So, yeah, I've never done that. I've never tried, but I've always wanted to.
Mhm.
And now that I'm old, now that I'm in my dotish, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Oh, that sounds a bit scarce. Ain't a bit scarce there, all right? Next question. Do you prefer coffee or tea?
It depends on what is going on. If I have myself a lovely piece of cake, I do not want it with tea. That's absurd. I would actually rather have that with coffee.
Oh,
But
bloody hell.
eh?
No, keep going, please. Keep going.
Right. Okay. But if I have myself just sitting along or I'm eating like something that's like a salty snack or something like that, I prefer to have it with a cup of tea.
What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's gratuitous. Gratuitous right there.
Gratuitous?
Gratuitous. Yes, that's the word. But she likes some snotty snacks and some sweet drinks.
Yes, that's right. It's kind of like my whole existence is basically trying to recreate the kettle corn experience, sweet and salty at the same time.
Usually that's what I do with putting bacon bits inside a waffle.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not mad at that. Like my husband, on the other hand, will have when we'll go and get churros or something like that, and I'll get a cup of water because that way you can reset for the sweetness.
Yeah.
And then next time you take a bite, it's like getting a fresh bout of sweetness. My husband, on the other hand, will have a soda, and I'm like, at the same time that he's eating a churro. So I'm like, can you taste the sugar in your soda? And he's like, no, it tastes like nothing. Like, why are you wasting your sugar points for the day? So
I must have sugar.
Oh yeah, he loves him some soda. I am jealous. I can't drink soda.
Hey, what up, New Gen? How's it going?
Good evening.
Oh yeah, you say good evening. Welcome to Count Dracula's castle. Are you ready to stay?
It's me, Shield.
Oh hey, Shield, what's going on? Oh, it's your new account. Okay. New Gen TV. All right. Nice. Full rebranding. There he goes. Right there. Right there's a man who knows how to full rebrand like no tomorrow. I didn't even know who he was. He was like, I'm a ghost. I'm like, what? No, I'm just fully rebranded. And he was just like that. So, all right. Not bad. But
I
nice
wonder
to
how
see.
long this malady is going to afflict you.
It's going to affect me as long as I like, young lady. But anyway. On to the last question, unless someone gives a rumble rant to pull out another. If can't get used to people not calling me Shield, though. Hey, you were a Shield for a long time. Now you're a TV. It can be used as a shield, but I wouldn't use it as a shield because there's electrical parts in it. I don't want to use it for shield.
If I might ask, why did you rebrand from Shield?
That's right. Now it's the part of the show where Meg gets to ask the
I
audience
always
a question.
chat questions. Oh, that's another thing, guys. If you ever want to come into my chat, I will ask you questions because I am curious, like a cat. If the ears didn't, tell you about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. I know. I got another question coming. Go ahead, Dara. I can do so many things at the same time. Look. Anyway.
No. Oh, squirrel. What?
Yeah, all the squirrels, and I know where they are. Crazy psycho females on TikTok.
Whoa! What?
Oh,
what? What did you do? Shield. What did you do to get some crazy TikTok ladies? What did you do? Oh, that's why you decided to bring. Were you like showing your muscles off to the ladies? Is that why that happened? You got to be careful, man. You show off those working arms. You
He says.
I bet you anything he was taking a picture of himself after he got done working out. I was like, look at these, and the ladies were like, what? That man's is preposterous. I need to date him.
Chicks be crazy, man. You should not do magic. You do not understand. Just saying.
Hey, yeah. Had nothing to do with me.
Female sending nudes and obsessively asking this.
What? No.
What kind of life is this? Who are you, sir?
Holy crap! Good. You have to be good looking enough. What kind of genetic gift were you given, Shield, to get that kind of thing? I was like, what the? I've never saw in my life. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was bots. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't bots. I've never heard of a bot.
I don't know. It could have been like a bunch of like a Pakistani bot farm or something like that.
That's true. That could have been. It could have been. They could have.
Yeah, no, that is a thing. Like it's legitimately a thing.
I deleted that TikTok account faster than the word TikTok. TikTok. Oh, it's already gone. Yeah, it could have been spam. See, the funny thing about TikTok though is that I came across a few videos that were AI generated. You could tell. Tried to report. TikTok said they didn't break the rules. I'm like, all right, I'm blocking. Was not about to allow that to cause problems in my relationship. Hey, amen. Someone got smart. All right, someone got smart, and that man was you. All right, that man was you.
Yeah, you hear me, sir? That man was you. Yeah,
that man was you. That's my next single for my album. That was you.
Oh my gosh. Heart is broken.
That was you, man. That was you. Nah, crazy Puerto Rican chicks. Oh man, they were wanting some that este loco or something. I don't know. His wife. So okay. Well, there you go. All right. There. She would have. You know what? You should have let your wife handle that because she'd have been like, "Girl, you better get back up before I get my cholo out." Okay.
Chancla.
That's right. Before I get my chancla out. Okay.
The cholo is the dude, like a cholo, like
she would have thrown a dude. That's okay if she's strong enough.
I don't think she throw the dude because she wants him to stay. You throw the thing that you don't care if it comes back.
Well, it's not his wife. I meant someone else. Like they'd be throwing a cholo or something. I was like, I'm gonna throw a cholo at you. He'll take care of you. All right. Anyway, my wife Chancla has a GPS pre-installed. I believe it. I had a gentleman named Fury Stan. And he had Fury Stan, and he has a Missy who's Puerto Rican too, and she is feisty. Well, I'll just say this: some of those Puerto Rican ladies are feisty. All right, don't know if I'd survive it, but life will continue on. Now I'll make my way to 100 followers again to follow on to the. You just tell people who you were. Because it's going to be a long time for the way up 100, but I ever again, huh? Well, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad, but I hope you use some other places because being on one platform is not a good idea. Too
I'm
much
only on one
travel.
platform, but I'm just lazy, and I'm
Well,
not trying to build anything.
you also have an actual job. You also have an actual job.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. I do have a job. I'm
yeah, you
actually currently
do.
doing my job.
Yeah, yeah. Well. Don't call me your job, but regardless,
No, what? Sir,
it makes for good content story though. That is true. That is
it
true.
does.
But you got to record yourself talking about the story. You can't just put it up in words. I want to hear. I want to hear the great former Shield talk about the story about the crazy Puerto Rican chicks on
Yeah,
TikTok.
dude, it's such a good story. You disrupted and sidetracked this entire stream. We had, like, a plan and things, but, like, we are like,
Well,
"You must know this
fir-
story."
first off, you wanted to ask why he did the rebranding, and then
I
it
was
led to that.
curious. Was this story not worth the hearing?
Well, it was worth taking to hearing. I'm gonna make a full freaking podcast about it. There you go. No, you're right. You should just make it about. You should just make
No,
it a
dude, it's
podcast.
not you, man. I'm actually gonna sub to you now because I gotta know the story. I gotta find out what's up.
You'll have to make it. You'll have to call it the crazy Puerto Rican. The great no. What would be good? What would be a good title for it? The well, technically, you have a new streamer to interview. Well, good. One day, I'll try to reach out. I'll try to reach out. And it's not an interview; it's just a conversation, my man. What would you call that? The TikTok of the crazy. What would be a shorter version of Puerto Rico or Latina ladies? There we go. The TikTok
Local Latina ladies,
local
stalk me
Latina.
on TikTok.
There you go. The TikTok ladies, local ladies. No,
No,
the
no,
local the
it's
local
married. Let's just nope,
yeah,
nope,
the local
nope,
Latina
nope,
ladies of
nope.
TikTok. There we go. The
Mm.
local. I'm gonna finish it. I started. I'm gonna finish it. No one can stop me. No one.
No. I feel like stoppage happened, but
The local. The local. Crazy. The local Latina ladies of Puerto Rico. There we go. But anyway, the last question. The last question. Latina. That includes Colombians, Mexicans, and Cubans, and that would just make crap worse. You know what? It's already worse. It is. Okay, just call them the local ladies. Okay, local ladies from Puerto
local
Rico. The local ladies of TikTok. There you go. The local ladies of TikTok. Puerto Rican chicks, but if any crazy international chicks, ooh man, you better be careful. I hear that their chunkla is ready to swap up. But anyway, the last question is: if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you at the pearly gates?
Well done, good and faithful servant.
Man, that was an easy one.
It was. I'm like, I'm a Christian, bro. Like, of course. Charlie Kirk gave us like a great line for that, man. And also, so did the Bible. So there's that.
So what you're saying is it was the Bible, not Charlie Kirk.
Well, Charlie Kirk kind of reminds you of what's in the Bible, kind
So
of like
did
your pastor does when you go
Yeah.
to when you go to church. You know,
So you're saying Charlie Kirk was a pastor? Is that what you're trying? Is that what you're trying to say?
no, but he may have been. You know, in the future, who knows? Who knows what he could have been?
Could have been, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But anyway, that is the end of the show. And of course, before we go though, I do want to give a bit of a special shout out now that because of course the Meg is here, and obviously she shared a show with them. But of course, wanting to give a big shout out to V, and of course D-Pad Chad, who unfortunately passed away day after Christmas, as far as I was recounted to. I've had him on a few times. Actually, the first time I had you on, it was actually with them, and that's how that led to you being on their show.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's actually how I met. That's how I met Chad. It was my first time, and you were like, "Oh," and you sent me the link. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he was such good people, man. It was really a bummer, but I think that all of us have kind of just decided that no matter what, we're gonna try to do our best, and like
Mm.
he was always trying to be a better streamer and to be more collaborative and all of that stuff, and
Mm.
So like we all just kind of wanted to be like I said that Chad always lived like really big, you know,
Mhm,
and he always told you exactly what he thought and how he felt about things.
mhm.
And for some of us, uh more reticent with the sharing of thoughts and feelings because they're mine, sir. But uh yeah, just, always make sure that, lessons you learn from Chad, like always try your best, always tell the truth, and always make sure that your loved ones know how much you love them. And those are like that's like a really cool legacy to leave, like everybody is like I feel like I'm a better person and I wanna live up to, like, what he was, so, yeah, like,
Mhm.
the first time I met him, yeah, it was, it was on your Pay It Forward stream, and you'd sent
Yeah.
me the link, so I'm now 1 follower away from my 100. Yay, thank you! I didn't know that. Let you get on that creator fr that sounds like work, sir, I am lazy, in case you I
Yeah.
I may not have told you about that part of my lore, I am a lazy banana, but I will but thank you so much, hopefully you chat in one day and, you laugh at me failing miserably in video games.
I do that. I do that every time because I heard Meg, and then it's like, ah. But yeah, that was the because it was a pay it forward stream for that, and
Mhm.
I invited both Zio and him on, and but it
And
was it.
I didn't know what was up, and I got the link, and I was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to jump in now. I thought I was late."
Well, no, you're supposed to come at 8, and I was hoping that they were gonna jump off, but then it was like, oh, it
But they
didn't work.
talk a lot, and I was neurotic, so with those powers combined, we all became friends.
Yes, and that
And
was
actor's voice? Thank you, darling. It means so much to me.
just incredible because I think it wasn't too long after that they got you on Zio's show,
Mhm.
the with grain with a little salt or whatever.
Gaming with a side of salt. Man, words
Gaming
today.
gaming with a side of salt because I have
Yeah.
so much of it. But I've also again I've had him on a few other times too, and those will and I like I've said before like this is one of those reasons of why I do DaraChat because you never know, and with all the people giving their perspectives and just themselves basically there's no fluff, there's no filter other than the VTuber one, which that's not much of a filter, that's more of like a privacy thing, but it's just a place
Doesn't
where
like my
people
spirit animal. Sorry.
you have a big spirit animal, but it really
What is
is about
up? See, pinky up.
you English brute, but it is but it is about capturing the moment shared between two people, 2 to 3 people, depending on, and just having a great time out talking about whatever. Because really, there's already enough gamers out there. There's already thousands of sports podcasters and all this other stuff. I'm just doing this thing that I find value in, and Deep Pad Chad will always have a place on the thank you list of appreciation for all those who've come on, and those will never fade away unless a platform takes it down. But that's a different story. But yeah, it's just as a shout out for that. And I know I don't I don't I'm hoping one day I can get V on because that would be nice to be able to do. But until then, always remember that tomorrow's not a guarantee, and try to enjoy the moment because life sucks, but life doesn't have to be the end all be all of suck. And the greatest part is that every day you get to be alive, you get to make a chance for change. Opportunity is all around you, and that is what matters most. And
The
I'll
more
leave
you know.
the more. I probably should get that gift to be honest. But anyway, like I said, tomorrow I'll be on the Chinwag at 4:30 because of work, so I won't be off until around that time. But I also, as always, I end my show with a music video of sorts called "One Day with You" by Pogo, who's the artist. Pogo is the artist, and it's just a nice, relaxing song. And again, both of our links will be down in the description below, either on the Rumble side or YouTube side, because I do stream to both. She doesn't, I do. And again, all that engagement factor helps with getting seen more and all this stuff. Because again, over 300 various guests and still more to go. So many more to go. And Some days it feels tough, but at the end of the day, I enjoy getting to do this thing that has tremendous value. And without it, I wouldn't have gotten to meet people like Meg and Zio and Deepak Chad and so many others. Um, and hopefully, well, I know we'll get to do this again. So thank you all so much in the chat for being here. Whether you came from the raid or whether you've been here from the beginning, I thank you. I appreciate you, and I look forward to having you on Thursday, because I have a show on Thursday, and I'll put those links out later on tomorrow. And of course, thank you once again to the lovely and illustrious
Oh.
Meg. I would say very heavenly, but I don't know if that counts. So we might have to fix that one.
You doubt, sir.
You doubt? Maybe British. Maybe just call her British in that regard. That'll be something.
Hold thy tongue. Nah, Britain's collapsing. It's American. So
she
But
is
thank you for
American.
having me on. It's been fun as always. Thank you guys for
Yes.
hanging out in the chat and for listening to our insane ramblings in various voices. Hope to see you
Yes.
guys again.
Yes, exactly. So rambling, because I am a rambling man. But anyway, anyway, one day with you. Bye, Pogo. Have a great rest of your night, and I shall see you all either tomorrow or on Thursday. And I'll try to get those links out tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye.